Yes, as the voice of loving dear taking us to glory land. But I didn't see my co-host clapping and stamping like he's all supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
I was supposed to?
What do you mean if you were supposed
And
to?
I didn't get the memo, you know. I didn't get the memo.
Some choir leader you are. Management, I hope you're watching, you know, and say who was doing what they're supposed to do. And I ain't calling no name. You know, I ain't dropping no quarter. Ain't a dime anymore. 50 cents actually. I ain't dropping nothing. I'm just saying. You know?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that.
You see? And you don't tell me you're that broke that you can't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm flat broke, man. Flat broke.
Oh, damn.
Flat broke, you know?
I can't get a gas station and pump you up then. you need some here.
I need plenty here right now. I
wonder what was generated.
I just trying to resolve the little issue that we ran into, just as we about to start, just getting it sorted out, making sure we didn't have no reoccurrence, that's all, That's all, just making sure things stay in place, rather.
I'll tell you why this happened. There was somebody who was supposed to be up, and they weren't up when they were supposed to.
I feel so,
So,
I feel so.
It just said, well, and until that person get
up, we ain't go, nothing will run.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it start running, that means they're up and about.
But they might be up, but they mightn't be paying attention yet, they mightn't be yet paying attention.
As long as they're up.
You'll take the fact that they're up.
Yeah.
You'll go with that.
It's an up thing.
It's an up thing.
There you go.
All right. So we up. Once again, it is the Market Time family. We say welcome to all the different mediums around the world. And you different listeners, all the different listeners, all wherever you are. Greetings.
And whatever device you're listening on.
Via, yes, imperative. That is imperative to say that. Welcome one and all. Also saying a special Saturday Hard Talk. What? Wait. Yeah, to the Hard Talk family over there, Sheldon Devon.
Don't buy that.
Why? Why you can't buy that?
I tell them because you want to see him cross him finger and him toes. All him eyes cross.
Well, I crossed a long time, not just recently or not just today. I've been crossed for a very long time. So if you just realizing that something is genuinely wrong with you.
But when you mention that you get crosser,
you get a lock.
Oh, okay, all right.
Once again, as I said, we extending greetings to all. Oh man, sometimes you just gotta laugh about things, eh? Trust me, if you don't laugh about some things, you go nuts.
That could be a funny way of crying too.
Yeah, it is my funny way of crying. It's a laugh. That is my funny way of crying. I'm glad you're paying very close attention to that fact.
I tell you, that's why I'm here.
Boy, I wonder why you're here, but now I find out, But all right, it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. We So how was your week, man? Before we go into this music thing and the whole thing, how was your week? Talk to me about your week. What it was like?
Already?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
You mean
was your week?
Or was the past couple of days?
Well, yeah. You could, if you want to put it that way. Yeah.
Well,
what was the past couple of days? Yeah.
I got up every morning for the past couple of days and I see a reflection. That means I'm alive.
That means you're not a ghost. That's all that means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not a duppy.
Aye. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's the greatest part of it. All
right.
That's it.
All right. So you woke up, you saw yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
You ain't transformed to vampire yet.
I don't know about that. But I think I would say I'm alive and kicking.
Yeah, that's
don't
good.
know what I'm kicking, but
you're kicking.
I'm kicking.
When you're kicking, you're staying kicking.
There you go.
Because you want to stop kicking.
Hell no.
Then you stop kicking. You have a different issue going on.
No, if you stop kicking, then you'll get kicked. So I rather do the kicking. You know.
You're at past the hurt.
Yeah. No, not hurt. No. I never do that. That's not my. That's not part of my makeup. I wake up, but that's not part of my makeup.
Well, let me ask you. Let me dive into your business for a moment here. Let me just dive into your personal affairs for just a quick moment in time. How you get out of work so early yesterday? It's not 8 o'clock in the PM you're supposed to leave work. How come before 8 o'clock you're at home? Is my concern right now.
Hold on now.
Share with me, man.
Watch me now. Then if me tell you this now, that management listening, you know what happened?
No,
they won't close the loophole.
They ain't listening.
No, man. No. That's a need to know. And you don't need to know.
I don't need to know.
No, you don't.
Listen, man. I humble myself in my corner. But my hope management listening.
There you go. You see? Set up,
Because
that's a setup.
They need to look into the fact that you're supposed to get out of work at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And by 8 o'clock, you was already home more than an hour by train. So which means you left work before 7.
What make you think that I rode the train?
What make I think that you rode the train?
Yeah.
Because you was on the bus stop.
That don't mean anything.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right, too. You're right there, too. Somebody could have dropped you off there. Because they didn't want to be culpable in carrying you all the way home.
That you won't know. You understand?
Boy.
Well, I tell you something.
Like to take your time to say good morning to all the folks on the Facebook Live. Selector, good morning to you. Buju, honey, girl, where have you been? I haven't seen or heard from you in a minute. Miss Phillip, Lady Brenda, greetings on a Saturday. And Miss Phillip, I heard with my own 2 ears yesterday and my eyes. And they say Grenadians is here with their eyes too. That your husband is dispensing your business on the radio, eh? Yeah. I'm going to give you a joke in a minute. But in the meantime, between some folks,
why you always rat out somebody? Tell me something.
No, I'm only sharing, man.
No. Yeah, really?
This is a shared program, man. What's wrong with you? This is a sharing program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a caring program. It's a sharing program.
Yeah, we sharing and we caring.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
We sharing and we caring.
No, caring, nothing that,
I'd like to say greetings and salutations to the folks. Once again, good morning to Miss Cammy out there in the Burst Terminus out there in St. George. Hope you're doing good this day. Hope you're feeling better. Wishing you a blessed Saturday. All the bus drivers, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, St. Lucia, and around the world. Happy Saturday to you and yours. The folks heading out to the different marketplaces. If you're out there doing your thing, getting your produce and your groceries sorted out, you're about to get your laundry done, cleaning, whatever you're doing. And to you guys down there in the Caribbean who are an hour ahead of us, that means you have an hour jump on today's task, all right? But we will keep you company. We will ride along with you, and we hope that we make you, ecstatically happy today. I hope so.
I always thought you were fast, but guess what? Them people who are hour ahead of you,
they're quicker
than you.
I mean, they must be.
So they must know more business than you.
Than me, because they're getting it first. So I was just privy to something that somebody said that they heard so too. The person that I mentioned a few seconds ago said that she heard so too.
Like the eagle said, this is not a situation of not believing your lying eyes. You know what I mean? This is a situation where you don't pick up soundbite. Because you hear some soundbite and you think, take it for fact. But it's fake news. It's just soundbite.
It's just soundbites, right?
You understand?
But brother, I will share with you. When I share with you, listen.
But you're going to run with it anyway.
The fact that I cannot yet find a radio version for the joke, I'm going to share it to you off the mic. But he said it on the radio, But he has a bit of a cleaner thought process than I when I sit in here. If I'm out of here, it's a different story. So, folks, at this time, we'd like to give you...
Censor.
I'd like to give you some song, play a song for you guys right now because it seems as though this man here clunging too much this morning. So we're gonna play a song and we're gonna come back and I'll give you a bit of the weather forecast.
Your body, 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 your
Yes, the voice of Mr. Richie Spice on a Saturday's market time. What a way to start a show today. Oh, hold on. Why you laughing there and I can't hear you?
No, it's a private laugh.
It's a private laugh.
Yeah, you know.
There's no privacy in this place, eh? Put it
with you around.
Yeah, whenever you sit in here, you got to dispense it straight up. You know, it's privacy business.
If I'm standing, it make a difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Next time I laugh, I will be standing.
Yeah, stand and laugh, man. This sit down and private laugh. That thing it can't happen. Man.
Sit down is public.
Yeah.
All right. I
hear
you.
Go brave.
I didn't get that memo.
All right. So as you juggle and struggle with that part of the memo there, I'd like to take the time to say a heartfelt Saturday greetings and send enough love over there to my family out there in Barbados. The one and only, the beautiful Martina. Good morning, cuz. How you doing today? How's the family? How is cousin Rosma and the entire Gibbs and Yard family out there in Barbados this Saturday? It's beautiful Saturday. Well, it's still morning for us, you know, an early morning. Yo, let me touch this here. Let me just touch this here to just share a bit of factor in and, you know, and let folks understand. Grenada, Caracol, Petit Martinique, and the surrounding regions. This morning, today, you'll reach a high of 83 degrees today. That kind of cold. You feel that cold, Captain? I ain't like that weather.
No.
I ain't like that weather down there today at all.
Too much gears to put on.
Yeah, you know. I prefer up here. You know, very nice and beachy. You know, just a beachy type of weather. Mostly sunny today for you guys over there. Your precipitation at zero, humidity at 76%. The wind factor at 16 miles per hour. Yes, my dears, how you guys doing today? And it will be a bit just later on in the day. You should get a bit of clouds, but there is no forecast of rain for you guys today at all. All right? No focus of rain at all in your forecast today. So, hey, they're looking good. As some folks will say, it's looking good. Enjoy the beach today, all right? Enjoy some beautiful beach weather today. That's what we want you guys to go out and do. As we talk about the weather, we're going to move forth and we're going to come to New York City. Concrete jungle. Whoa. Oh, man, and I say today, Saturday, listen, as of 6 a.m., which has passed by 39 minutes thus far. It's partly cloudy at 38 degrees. Ooh.
Bring out the sunscreen. Definitely need some sunscreen for this weather.
Zero precipitation, humidity at 86%. Wind factor in today, the wind will be blowing at 4 miles per hour. So it's not as windy. So, okay, I could deal with that, all right? But it's brick cold on the outside. We expecting some rain today. You know, sometime in the 7 o'clock hour and, you know, somewhere starting around 7 o'clock this morning, we should be getting some rain. All right? So, folks, it's brick out there. So if you got to go on out now, get what you got to get done, and, you know, head on back on the inside. All right? And head back inside. Toronto, Ontario. Well, there ain't much difference to us today. They're starting right now at 36 degrees, all right? Zero participation, humidity, same thing. And the wind factor in at just a mile slower than ours. Yeah, 3 miles per hour. All right, ain't too bad. You know, they're expecting some rain.
And everything, you know.
Yeah, we always leading, right? Yeah.
So sorry I'm not a New Yorker, but what can I tell you? I'm trying.
They're expecting some clouds. As you said, it's going to be cloudy for you guys today, and some scattered showers here and there. All right, so walk with all of your appropriate weather gear, you know, and just kind of
your bathing suit, your 2-piece or your 1-piece, whatever suits your fantasy or whatever floats your boat.
Or whatever floats your boat. All right.
You know.
So then we go to St. Lucia, Castries, St. Lucia for the folks out there. Partly cloudy, 81 degrees today. Humidity at 38%. Wow. No, humidity at 71%. My apologies. Your precipitation was at 38%. Your wind factor in today at 7 miles per hour. And presently, shortly, you should be expecting some rain today. All right? Starting maybe the next, I would say, 20 minutes or so. Let's see. Someone hit me up and let me know if the rain does start in 20 minutes out there in St. Lucia today. All right, so folks, all around, you get the beautiful weather. Go on out and enjoy if you can. If you in a place where it's kind of bricky, like where Captain is residing, make sure you dress warm. And listen, man, check in on the elderly folks, all right? Do us a favor. Check in on the elderly folks. Make sure that they got food and they got warmth, all right? And in the situations where there is no heat, you remember there is a number where you can call. What is it, 311?
311.
Yes, call 311. Reach out to the city and get some assistance for those elderly folks, all right? So that is we go with the weather on the market time. And today is the first day of December.
Best month in the year.
Oh, yeah. But we got what? I celebrate 4 birthdays in December. Mine, Captain's, Gats, Zito. Wait, 5. Jenny. Woo. Madonna Judy. Woo. 6. And the most beautiful, most elegant, Miss Bernadette Jackson. 7. How much you celebrate? You only have 1 birthday in December.
Really?
Yeah, 1 birthday in December.
My celebration start from today.
Today, yes.
So it couldn't be 1.
Listen, you're celebrating 1 for the entire month of December, but I am celebrating 7.
No, you see,
and there's still possible. There's more,
But guess what?
I could factor in my late grandmother. Where you going? Where you going? Eh? All right. Let me see. What do you have in your fridge to start your celebration today?
Everything.
No, man.
I need to.
Listen to me.
No, everything that I need to.
That's a bogus, lame duck answer. Give me a directive.
No,
I ask you a direct question.
Guess what? You know why? You know why that only answer you're going to get? Because if you know what's there, you will be there.
But I'll be there anyway. So why you?
Yeah, but as far as you know, nothing isn't there. Are you anywhere there isn't anything? You're not showing up.
Go check my refrigerator.
No,
go check my refrigerator.
No.
You're gonna see where the celebration is starting. I know you're fraudulent today. You go look. You ain't telling me. And here what happening? You see, when my good friend Watts come home from work this evening, I stop him by Watts. Son, we go help me kick off the birth month. And then I will swing by my boy Jax. Yeah, right.
Yes,
and then I go swing by you.
Him still allow you to come through him door?
Jax can't stop me from coming through his door.
I'm just asking.
Good morning, Lady Big Red. He can't.
Okay, all right.
He can't.
All right.
But
locks can change, even though you have a key.
Hear what he said this weekend. He was going to call you. He bought some new locks and he need your assistance to put it up. Because he have a dire need to stop seeing me in the house, right? So all I heard was well, then you better take the mirror.
Background.
Yeah, background. You better take the mirror when you leaving.
Well, I tell you, when you're large, you're large. Large and in charge.
All I had to say to that, my response to that is, good morning, Mr. Jax. How are you doing this lovely day? That's all I had to say.
Well, you see, I have a remedy.
And he changed his story. Hey, Spice, I'm coming, man. Why are you standing up in the door,
I have a remedy for him. For you.
No, what is that?
No,
put up a garlic on it.
No. Never wait till you come at the house. Meet you upon the outside.
So I don't have to go inside.
You know what I mean? That settled the whole thing.
But you have a beef with me because you say I went by Watts for Thanksgiving and I ain't tell him I go by Watts. So you could have come by Watts because you hear Watts cook a pig and the pig's so soft. You want to know if it's sponge they feed the pig on. The meat is so tender.
No, Charmaine.
It'll be Thomas. It is market time. I'd like to take a moment in time to say good morning. Happy Saturday to the Jackson family out there in Brampton. How you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday? Lady P, PJ, how you doing? I know you guys are working hard since yesterday, and we'll be working very even harder today.
And some people And some people,
Okay, Cosby.
tell you what, they just pretend, that they have something else to do instead of participating,
In the work.
lending and helping, and not only feet also. But that's what you call malignery. You know what I mean? They like that.
Some people some people just like to speak about themselves, in the third person.
Call it like it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we go into the music of the word man Sanchez. All you beautiful ladies on the outside, greetings on a Saturday.
This little girl, pretty little girl. This little girl, pretty little girl. This little girl, pretty little girl. I wanna know. This little girl, pretty little girl. This little girl, pretty little girl. This little girl, pretty little girl. I wanna know.
The whole town's talking about her. This sweet little girl from Kintyre. She's got a property that I truly admire. She smiles when I call her Miss Scotty. She hears it everywhere that she goes. Where in the world did she get it? Don't ask me, I don't know. I'll find the right words to say to get her into my world. God knows I'm serious, I'm not joking. I know you're saying I'm crazy, telling your friends I'm a clown. I really like what I'm seeing, so I won't back down. I know that you know my intentions. On the table I lay down my cards. I'm making all the preparations to send my arrow to your heart. I'll find the right words to say to get you into my world. God knows I'm serious and not joking. I invited her out to the movie, but it was a flex she would lie. But she said, let's find a disco where we can jam all night. We found a place so nice and cozy, few miles on the outskirts of town. We got so close together, I know she'll stick around.
This little girl, pretty little girl.
She's got a property that I truly admire. She smiles when I call her Miss Scotty. She hears it everywhere that she goes. Where in the world did she get it? Don't ask me, I don't know. I'll find the right words to say to get her into my world. God knows I'm serious, I'm not joking.
The city is locked. The city is locked.
I know you're saying I'm crazy, telling your friends I'm a clown. I really like what I'm seeing, so I won't back down.
What?
I know that you know my intentions. On the table I laid out my cards. I'm making all the preparations to send my arrow to your heart.
Little girl, pretty little girl.
Market time. Each and every Saturday. Lord of mercy. Tell somebody to tell somebody.
Don't forget, tell somebody to tell somebody that from 6 to 10, you keep it locked to the Market Time Show.
Ooh, yeah. There's so much I want to say to you, yeah.
Freddie Ever Ready McGregor. Woo!
So I can
You know what? I'll tell you something where you people might not remember. That Freddie McGregor was actually part of the Clarendonians. Yeah. Those days, he was Little Freddy.
Little Freddy.
Yeah. Peter and Ernest. You know, Ernest Wilson, Peter Austin, and Freddie McGregor from Clarendon.
A bit of trivia for you on a Saturday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, Freddie come a long way.
Slow it down so I can say what I want to say. Whoa, shouldn't have to tell you how I feel. You know my loving is real. From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. What is this that I feel? Taking control of me. My body's in trouble. It's you that I need. Yeah. Is it how you walk? Is it how you talk? Or is it how you smile that make me come alive? I wanna know what it is about you. Cause every little thing that I've been searching for, girl, I see it in you. You're my dream come true. Every single day, in every little way, every single night I pray that you'll be there for me. Cause I'll be there for you. Yeah, now. Is it how you walk? Is it how you talk? Or is it how you smile that make me come alive? I wanna know what it is about you. Can we go for a walk and have a little talk so I can get to know you? Got a lot of things to show you. Please understand that I'm only a man and my urge getting stronger. Don't keep me waiting much longer. Yeah. Wanna get to know you better. Shouldn't have to tell you how I feel. You know my loving is real. From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. What is this that I feel? Taking control of me, and my body's in trouble. I think it's you that I need, yeah. Is it how you walk? Is it how you talk? Or is it how you smile that make me come alive? I wanna know what it is about you. Every little thing that I've been searching for, girl, I see it in you. You're my dream come true. Every single day, in every little way, every single night I pray that you'll be there for me. Cause I'll be there for you.
I wear the good Lord splits you. Brand new music on this. You say you love me and you care, but you never then near. You always underground. Now tell me this, why we can't spend no quality time? Kick back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple mean that love you not true. Cause only when you want to me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth. Tell me where is all of the tenderness. And there is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again, well, why if your nails fi do a me, bills fi pay a me, ear fi do a me, and you're making fun of me, and I'm the one with the J.O.B. So baby, why won't you give me some TLC? And there is rumors going around, say when I'm out of town, there is a man where I'm supposed to be. Too late to be begging on your knees. Hand me my keys and let go off me shirt sleeve. You can go do as you please. You can go talk to John, Peter or Steve. Because if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Missing again, the man no one feel live a lonely life of that I'm sure. But me nah go second feel less when I know I deserve more. Every day from me vessel when me love you come a pour it out. You pour it out, and when me ready for some my years, you lock me out and change your route, and then you run your mouth. But you don't know what love is about. Well, I am sick and I'm tired, and I'm sick. I don't want no more of this. Because if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again. If love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. I hear me sing, you say you love me and you care, but you never then here, you're always on the run. Now tell me this, why we can't spend no quality time, kick back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple mean that love you're not true, cause only when you want me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth, and tell me where is all of the tenderness. And there is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Missing
One of these fine days, we're gonna meet again. There won't be no denomination. One of these days, we're gonna meet again with people from different nations. One of these fine days, we're gonna meet again. There won't be no denomination. One of these days, we're gonna meet again with people from different culture. I'm pressing on right now to the mark of the higher calling. There are obstacles in my way, but I won't worry cause the wicked has fallen. And the King of Kings is alive. I'm adhering to my master calling. Though I see tribulation and strife, forever his praises I'm singing. One of these fine days, we're gonna meet again. Mount Zion, the highest region. One of these days, we will meet again. Get ready for repatriation. One of these fine days, we will meet again in peace and harmony. One of these days, we will meet again. One aim, one destiny. My yoke might be hard, but Jah promised to lighten my burden. Only in Jah do I trust. He's the only solution to the system. And our freedom is a must, no matter how the heathen cuss and fuss. Peace and love and unity is the key to continued survival. One of these fine days, we will meet again in peace and harmony. One of these fine days, we will meet again. One aim, one destiny. One of these fine days, we will meet again, and there won't be no denomination. One of these days, we're gonna meet again with people from different nations. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. One of these days, yeah, 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 yeah. How good and how pleasant it is to live in love and unity. No fussing, no fighting, just our dreams uniting in peace and harmony. The blessing of God is forever. The works of the wicked can't prosper. There's one thing that I desire. Jah mercy is what I seek after. One of these fine days, we will meet again. Mount Zion, the highest region. One of these days, we will meet again. Get ready for repatriation. One of these fine days, we will meet again in peace and harmony. One of these
fine days.
Yes.
The voice of Mr. Glenn Washington on the market time.
But at this time, you know what? I want to give a big shout out to the man called Enos the Genius. Don't forget, in the 10 o'clock hour, as we move away from a market time show,
we make way for Caribbean Choice.
Yeah. with
Yeah.
Enos, the genius.
Yes.
But I see where Enos pose a question. I mean, what does your road sign says?
My road sign, I didn't remember having a road sign.
And
But
you say,
it
what
makes
is
me
road
wonder.
sign said?
His road sign says, every Enos is sweet.
Okay. So what I want to know, if that road sign, if you have an exit to get on it, I have it's a one way, or it's a two-way street,
Listen,
or you can turn off.
you too inquisitive for my factor, you know.
No, I just want to know.
I don't want to exit on that street, that road sign exit at all.
I mean, you don't
I-
like sweet then?
I don't want to find
don't have
out.
a sweet tooth?
I don't want to find out. I don't, because
I'm just asking. Do you have a sweet
if
tooth?
I'm going down the highway and I see a road sign with an arrow, like every other road sign,
Yeah.
every innocent street. That's not a town or a street I want to go down. I don't want to know.
So you don't want to change your name to Enos?
No, I don't want to know.
I thought you was adventurous.
I am adventurous. I'm so adventurous I staying away from that one.
Yeah, no, you're kind of adventurous like chicken liquor. You know what I mean? No words. So. No.
I stayed away from that one.
And I thought you was an inquiring mind who wants to know.
You know,
Huh?
you know. Let me tell you something. It is. They tell you it is in the benefit of every great journalist.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
to feel out a great story
yeah.
and to leave the not so great story behind.
But
Because
no.
a lot of time when you go chasing the not so great story, those are the stories that get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but guess what? You
Right?
have to research it.
Mm.
And the only way you can research it.
It's a going
and-
among it.
Ah,
I ain't dwelling on that.
that mean you ain't no great. You're not no good
That's why-
journalist.
that's
You're
why-
just nosy.
That's why we have
Are you
affiliated.
sticking nose in
That
the
is
thing?
why we have affiliations,
Yeah.
and you are one of the affiliated journalists. So you will go find out and report back.
But
There's no
if
need
I
for
find
two
out
of-
you don't know,
It's not need for two of us to go find
yeah.
out. Mm-mm.
You see,
No.
we might see things differently.
Yeah.
You understand? So
I'll be
what you
content
wa-
with that.
what I see, you won't be able to see it.
I'll
Right?
be quite contented with that. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of that one.
Big up Enos, the genius. Caribbean Choice at
All right.
10
Well,
a.m.
at 10 a.m. in New York and the Northern Hemisphere, and it will be at 11 o'clock in the Caribbean region. All right, so folks out there in the Caribbean, Caribbean Choice comes today at 11 o'clock for you guys, 11 to 1. All right.
You know, I just come to the conclusion that he didn't post that for you.
Listen,
You understand?
I just venture into my thing here, and I
Yeah.
just see it. You know,
You nosy, you
I
nosy.
just see it. You
Understand?
see, I have my nosiness. How I should call it, my nosy spectrum
You know something.
set up.
To me,
You know, so things come to me. I don't have
my
to go
left,
to it.
I'm the captain, and to my left is Spice Ockerby.
Nosy. I don't have to go to it. It comes to me. It's just as simple, you know. If you go into it, then it's a different story. But I don't have to go seeking it out. It comes to me.
Boy, you make Sarah Ockerby Sanders look like Mother Teresa.
Oh, on that note, where's Sarah Huckabee? Captain, where is she? Where is that the lawyer from New Jersey?
You are the investigative reporter. You were supposed to know that.
Well, you can't find either of them.
Then you're supposed to know where they are.
Listen,
That's all you investigate.
since Thursday, all right? Matter of fact, let's go back some. Since they came out and said they're revoking matter for folks, we're talking about the Great White House scenario going on right here, playing out the drama, you know, the soap
so
opera.
hot that everybody
soap-
want to work there.
It's the hottest place to work right now. The soap opera, which is the White House present. Okay, we dabble into that a bit for a moment. And since they made they mentioned the news that Bob Mueller, the special investigative prosecutor, made mention that they're revoking Madafoe's plea deal. None of these turtles or none of these groundhogs pop their head out of the ground. None. All right. Well, hold on a minute, Cap. Folks, get your pen and paper because when we conclude this bit of discussion here, we'll be giving you guys the NLA results for yesterday. All right? So get your pen and paper, get your numbers down. All right. So Manafort get his thing revoked for lying. But, I mean, when you're dabbling with a con man, you have to take everything
as a con. Yeah.
All right. So he pleading guilty and he go cooperate and all of that. But at the same time, the head honcho in the swamp keep making statements where people keep saying like he's sending out a message, he going to pardon Manafort. And he kept on that message keep resonating, going out there. All that time, Manafort and his lawyer is going to meet with the special prosecutors. And then they're going back and they're telling
well, that's a form of cooperation. But with
they
whom
go back and tell the
is
next
he
the
cooperating?
people who's on the investigation what the questions are they asking and what is going on. All right. So his bubble got busted in that fashion. All right. Boom. So now he's shut down. All right. Now sometime this week they'll be bringing up. They have to go in front of the court to show the court why they're revoking his deal, right? So all that going to come out to play out in court this week. Coming, right? Now, we move forward. Thursday. Okay?
No, but before you move forward, you see, you're saying Manafort is not cooperating. But he is. But with whom? You understand?
The man being... He's being typical the man he is.
He's cooperating with
he
the
playing
press.
both sides.
And that's what it is.
All right?
That is
he's
cooperation.
He's a double spy.
That is cooperation.
Okay? He cooperated with everybody.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
He's a cooperator of cooperation.
I guess there wasn't specific enough to the cooperation or who he was supposed to be
cooperating with and not with.
You see, there was no specific.
Bob Mueller, if that's the case, you drop the ball on that one. No. So now we move to Thursday. And here it comes again. The fixer. The president's fixer. Which is his personal
who will take a bullet for him.
Who will take a bullet. Up until a couple months ago, would have taken a bullet for the president of the United States, which is Michael Cohen, plead guilty to lying to Congress.
To protect
the president, who is on the investigation. Right? So now the president is on his way to Argentina. He's going to meet with Putin. His boy Putin. He's on front of the television every day. I'm meeting my boy Putin, the XYZ. This is going to happen. Putin attacked the ships in the Black Sea. He ain't say nothing about it. The Saudis allegedly killed the journalists. He ain't agreeing with that. He not even 1 minute he's saying he has the best intelligence team in the world. And next minute, he does not believe his intelligence team, and they did not show him concrete evidence.
No, he allegedly that they weren't definitive enough.
Right, you got that right. Okay, his head of national security is the head of the CIA, the head of all his heads now refusing to view or listen to tape that the Turkish government has, where they could precisely say, you could hear what was taking place, that his brother was killed in the consulate, a safe haven place, right?
That's all the heads.
Right, so all the heads.
Would you agree now that there are no more heads, they're all tails?
It's only tails now.
Okay, all right. As long as you agree on
folks,
that.
Don't take no gamble on the coin now. So now Michael Cohen is in that kind of trouble. He pleaded guilty. All right. So that news came out. Trump didn't go in. He passed. When he was going to Argentina, he barely said anything to the media. Barely. He gone. He just didn't, He didn't want to address no questions. He reached in Argentina. He jumped in his limousine and he gone. He avoided everything. But on the way to Argentina, he tweeted he's not meeting with Putin. He didn't have the gall, the belly, the fortitude to stand up in front of the media and say that he's not going to meet with Putin. But that is a smoke screen because somewhere along the line, Trump and Putin is going to meet.
But
they will sit down secretly and have their one-on-one conversation. Now, let's rewind back for a bit. Do you remember in March, April, when the Panama government run Trump out of the Trump people out of Panama with the Trump Tower in Panama? A lot of people that got lost in the news for a lot of folks, right? The government of Panama suspected that the Trump Tower, the building in Panama, which is Trump Tower, is a complex that has his name as every other building. He doesn't own the building. He just owns the sign Trump. And a lot of people are getting confused with that up until today, thinking that is not true. He does not own any of the properties. He just owns the name. The people are just paying him to have his name on the building. All right? It's a marketing strategy. Now, they ran him out of Panama. Ran him out. But before they do that, he sent down his special forces and all kind of high intelligence men to keep the security room, keep them out of the security room. That's where all the computer, the servers are and everything, right? So the governor, the president of Panama got the military and kick them out, get them out there. All right?
Yep.
Did I not say to you that activity is going to hunt Trump?
Yeah, you did.
I kept saying it. That is proof that Trump is in cahoots with the Russians and that all they're doing is bubble, as we say in the Caribbean. Okay? So it has manifest in that sense because now the Deutsche Bank in Germany, which is the bank that is the only bank that would fund Trump projects, all his projects, they was raided by the German police on Thursday morning. They raid the bank, shut down all the systems, confiscate everything they need to confiscate, and they're still confiscating, right? They're still going through stuff, right? They're following the money. That raid came because of what happened in Panama.
Trickle down.
They trickle it down. Right? Now they say, well, does trickle down, which we know doesn't happen. Right? They say they give a great tax cut and a tax break, and you go trickle down. That ain't happening. But this corruption is trickling down. It starts at the head, and it is trickling down. Right? No. So the Deutsche Bank is in trouble. The VTB Bank, which is a bank which is under sanctions, which is a Russian-held bank, is under sanctions. Hence the reason why Flint and Key, the female that was under Flint, the second person, that's why they were in negotiation with Russia, even before Trump became president. Keep telling them, don't worry about what Obama is doing with the sanctions, just don't ease down. When Trump get in the White House, we're going to take care of the sanctions. Because in order, that was a bank that was going to fund the new building, the Trump Tower in Russia, in Moscow. Right? Where it is alleged he was going to give Putin a $50 million penthouse as a marketing strategy, because they figure if Putin own the penthouse, a lot of oligarchs go on to have a building, apartment in the building, which is true, you know. So that is the only bank that was able to would go on with Trump to lend him that money. But the only how that project would take place is if the sanctions are lifted off the banks, the Russians, because they can't do business with no American conglomerates while they're under sanctions. So, one tower went down in the reference of things falling down, things fall apart. One shoe already dropped. Many more to come. This coming week, folks, if you are interested in the media, you're interested in the news, and be very mindful as who is telling you that is fake news. The faker is telling you that the news is fake. Be mindful. It's gonna blow up.
It's already blown up because it is now alleged that he was Flint, and Flint under secretary
Yeah, on the boss.
was compromised.
Yeah. They all.
Yeah.
Right? But all the time he keep denying he never did no business in Russia. He have no business interest in Russia. You know, and he kept on and on and on and on. You know. But folks gotta understand, when you have agreed for something and it's giving away free someplace, somebody have it holding up, dangling it in front of your eyes.
Carrot in front of the horse.
Oh, talk about that carrot in front of the horse. Is that what? Carrot in front of the rabbit, man. Oh my gosh. It's only gonna get sweeter and sweeter, you know, in the coming weeks, starting this week. Because by Tuesday, the special prosecutor have to go back in court to show the court the dust cause for Flint.
Yeah.
All right? For Flint sentencing. And they have to do it by Tuesday. So now they have to it's going to come out in the court, the reasons, a lot of the reasons why Flint is in trouble. All right? And they have to be specific. They can't say, well, we are under the assumption that him was working with the Russians or doing this, you know, in collaboration to assist the president or doing
that assumption.
That assumption has long passed.
Yeah, this is our fact.
Now is only facts, evidence that is coming out. All right, and all of them who's in this basket that drank the Kool-Aid and the belief that Trump could do all these things and get away with it, and they could go behind him and follow along, and ain't nothing gonna, no consequences gonna come to it.
Wrong.
Sucky now.
Fire burning.
Woo! If
real hot.
If he was the art of the deal maker, as he's claimed to be, he would have foreseen this drama, and this would have been his biggest project yet.
Yeah. There'd be a monster move.
Right, yeah. Later on, after he come out of office, he could have said, how did you like that show? Wasn't that better than The Apprentice?
Yep.
But I got to say this, right? It will be very interesting if this special prosecutor, after passing sentence and all of who's they're going to pass sentence on, because a lot of them going down, you know, you see as how this present government outsourcing a lot of things to a lot of different people and a lot of incompetent people. The system, the court system, the judicial system should outsource their prison terms, all right? And the prison sentences to El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico. No, I'm serious.
Brazil.
You know, reach out to those governments and say, listen, we have 250 heads of prisoners here. You know,
how much it costs to house them?
Yeah, we're gonna have a conference and everybody will put in their bid, you know, as to who they want to house and how much. You know, how much?
Cost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No cushy Club Med.
No.
Because that's what they're looking at.
No nice white wall federal buildings. No. No.
Wi-Fi.
No.
Tennis court. Swimming pool.
No.
Basketball.
The only swimming pool is when you sweat so much and your sweat gather in a puddle on your feet. Because the place so hot. And it's only concrete roof flooring and walls. Only concrete. But oh man, these people are just too much. All right, and they keep saying, you keep praying for something. God has his biggest sense of humor. Eventually, he'll give it to you. And America was praying for this from the day Obama went into office. From the very day that the President Obama got that nomination for the NDC conference. All right, those people, they was praying for that. Their plans went into action really fast. Okay, but he put a stick in his spoke when he won a second term, because remember they were saying he's only a one-term president.
Yeah.
Right. So when he won the second term, they amp it up.
You know know what? You know, I find strange last night. I was watching this former senator from North Carolina, Bakaris.
All right.
And Roy Ennis Jr. They was on CNN. And all Ennis is saying, no collusion. we don't see any proof.
Yeah.
What? Where's he from?
You see, those are the folks that no matter what, they're going to go down with the ship.
I believe it or not. This is, I don't know if him is an African American. Him is a black man. Really?
Nah, he's a darker shade of white.
Sure. Hey,
let me put it this way. It's just a darker shade of white.
Him's an idiot.
All right?
Him is an idiot. You want him to say don't read the news?
But yeah, a lot of them ain't paying attention to the news. They don't want to see. They don't want to know. You know, people will tell you, there's folks that everything is right there on the tip of their nose, but they still see it with as you say, with rose-colored glasses.
But guess what?
They don't want to see. They're not interested in it because they have an agenda.
Remember one thing that they always say in the Caribbean: if it's not so, it's near so. And near is enough. You understand? That you should not dismiss it totally.
Crazy.
You understand?
Crazy. Crazy.
Sickening.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
But that is happening.
And he's in there laughing.
Yeah.
No collusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're watching Donald Trump critiquing the news. All right? I say no collusion, no proof, no collusion. That's all he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
And as the Kool-Aid drinkers, they're all going along with it. Everybody's just following along right behind
Jim Jones, man.
Yeah, we once
but
again.
this ain't Guyana.
You
understand? Okay.
But again, see, it doesn't have to be Guyana because we see all the evidence of all those who drank the Kool-Aid, you know, and they're jumping and they're skipping to the beat of the same drum, you know, resonating by one drummer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
One drummer.
Yep.
You know, and you got to catch the action. You see the head action and
one
drummer. Yeah. No collusion. You know, they only just saying that because, but we laughing about it, you know, folks. A lot of people, but later on there'll be a lot of people who won't be laughing.
No, but
a lot of folks won't be laughing.
No, it's not that we're laughing about the situation. We're laughing about the people.
Yeah, that is entangled up.
That's not the way it is.
Yeah. But I'm saying, folks might be out there and think that we laughing and we making fun of it, you know. But I tell you, if you want to remember something, get it in a joke. Yeah. All right? Oh, you receive it in a joke, you remember it forever. But it is serious on this side of the fence. It's dire serious.
Not even serious, messy.
And you're going to get messier, stink, you know, it's going to rank, and it's going to blow up beyond any explosion that anyone have ever seen very soon. All right? It's like the folks, you see that earthquake that took the 7.0 earthquake that took place in Alaska yesterday, and there was over 50-something aftershocks, with the highest one being 5.5 on the Richter scale. It's going to be something like that. It's going to just keep shaking and shaking. Bob Mueller is going to keep shaking and shaking and shaking from the core out.
Yeah, no, it's just like, okay.
If I'm in that situation and they have my right-hand lawyer, my main lawyer, my fixer in a vice, in a box, in a lock, in a chokehold, I run into them. I showing myself at the mercy of the court.
Of course.
You know. That's it.
Of course. Yeah, but you see, guess what happened? It just consider it like the fall season. And you see all the leaves falling from the tree, right? That's what gonna happen when they all fall. Because they're just hanging, they're not believing what's happening, right?
No.
And then you see, you get up this morning, the tree was all plush, green. And the next day you look out, all you see is branches.
Branches, sticks.
Nothing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all they're going to fall.
Oh,
Right? That's all they're going to fall.
It is market
this
time.
country will remain standing, right? But they are going to fall.
I kept saying one thing from the beginning of the campaign, the presidential campaign for 2016, that the one thing, the mistake that the current president was ever going to make is becoming president of the United States. I kept saying it, and I kept saying it to you guys over and over. He made the biggest mistake he ever made was becoming president of this country. He is going to be the reason all of everything that the family have owned. You see what happened to Madafo?
Yes.
You see what happened to Madafo where they took every living thing away from him?
Guess what happened? You see, when you get into something that you're on the outside and you say, "Chuck, I can't do that, man." But when you get inside, right? Okay, they have a saying, right? When doors open for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you walk through the door. If you do not know what to do when you go into the door, might as well the door stay closed.
Yeah.
You understand? Because equal opportunity means equal access, right? He had the opportunity to be president, right? And the upstairs, what it takes to run a country is not like when you're doing a business.
Right.
And your business, your underlings have to come and whatever you say. That this is my business. If you don't do like I want it, you're out.
True.
You know, this is not how you run a country, because you have the Congress, you have the House, right? And you have the Senate, right? Where everything have to go through them, right? So you're not in the most. You might be the most powerful person in the world, but not in your own country. You understand? Because if these guys say no, and even if you have a pen that can use executive privilege, you understand? There's such a thing as veto, and if they have more vote than you, they override
You
that.
override it, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
So now he's going to understand the true power of Congress come January. Yeah. This current president is going to, up until now, they have the power over the Congress. They had a majority. All right? They control Congress, they control the Senate. And they run the government on those bases because we have the power. We know it's wrong, but we're not going to do nothing about it because we in the control. All right? And we're going along with the head. So, as people say, you cut the head off a snake and the body will wither. But in January, coming right here, next, 30 days?
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take.
You know?
This president is going to understand why there is three fraction of power in this constitutional democratic country. All right? They all are independent of each other. And it's for a reason. To stop what is happening presently. That is why. He is going to understand, because when January comes around and the new Congress is sworn in, holy smoke!
You know, you see what happened. Guess what? Right now, there's no checks and
balance. Yeah.
You understand? They have a free reign. Right? Everything is open to them to do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it. But come January, they'll be...
And don't get it corkscrewed now. Don't think that the Congress only could act from January forward. No, they're going back to 2016, and they could even go back further.
Yeah.
Right? They could investigate him as far back as they want to, but they have to be careful because they don't want to look as though they're overreaching.
Yeah.
Right? So
are vindictive.
Are being
like
vindictive.
He is.
Right? Yeah. But folks, if you never followed this level of politics before, this type of news before, and you have interest in going into some type of political career, or being in a journalistic career, or whatever it is, please pay close attention.
Forget politics. Think about your family.
Please pay close attention.
This thing, it does involve your family, your livelihood.
Yep.
Everything that you talk about, the American dream, right? Now, actually, right now, it's no dream anymore. It's a nightmare. You understand? And if you don't pay attention, right, You'll caught up in it and when you're in a bad dream and you try to wake up. This one you can't wake up from. You understand? You have to be proactive.
All right, so folks, we gotta move forward. That's enough. I think we had enough. The folks out there should have enough of your boy Chumpy.
My prez.
Your prez.
Yeah,
Right?
my prez.
That's the current situation
That's
in
what
the
it
White House as we see it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want later on today, I think the hour of which will be I think it's 12 o'clock on this side, which will be 1 o'clock down there. Democracy Now! If you keep locked into the radio stations, you'll hear 1 hour of Democracy Now! And you'll get a more in-depth, more direct bit of feed on the current situation as we speak about it. There's a lot of things in the news. Pay attention. Democracy Now! 1 hour, the news coming up over there on CRFM, on We Vibes, on Reggae FM, and so forth. All right, so pay attention. All right, so once again, yesterday, the 30th of November, 2018, it was recognized as World AIDS Day, and this year marks the 30th anniversary of the first World AIDS Day. And World AIDS Day is an occasion to remember the millions of people who have lost their lives to AIDS-related illnesses because they couldn't access HIV services or because the stigma and discrimination. This year, UniAIDS is campaigning for people to know their AIDS status and their viral load. All right. It is said in 2017, 9.4 million people living with HIV globally were not aware of their status. If people don't know their AIDS status, those who are living with AIDS can start treatment. All right. They cannot start treatment. And those who are AIDS negative can't get the knowledge and skills they need to stay away. Access to AIDS testing is a basic human right, and UniAIDS is calling for a global commitment to remove the barriers preventing people from testing. This includes eliminating AIDS, HIV-related stigma and discrimination, and ensuring confidentiality in HIV testing and treatment services. Countries are also urged to deploy an optimal mix of HIV testing strategies, including community-based testing and home testing to help mitigate many of the logical structure and social barriers to people learning their status. This is particularly important for men and members of key population communities. Worldwide, an estimated 19.4 million people living with HIV did not have a suppressed virtual load test last year. Hold on, this thing here. Okay, it's back. If people living with HIV don't know their viral load, they wouldn't be sure that the treatment is effective, protecting their health and stopping HIV transmission. Countries are therefore encouraged to expand access to viral load monitoring. Hold on, let me close this, folks, and bring it back up. Refresh it. It's keep circling and. All right, so let me see what happens. Yeah, because there's more information. I like to continue, but I'm losing the information to keep going. For some reason, Google is giving me a bit of a problem. So, folks, it's market time. Why does this thing reload? Yes, we gotta say hi and hello to all. Grenada, Carriacou, Pitsy, Martinique, St. Lucia, Brooklyn, Florida, and the rest of the listening world. Toronto, how you guys doing today? It is a beautiful day, ain't it? And someone said they woke up and they saw a reflection this morning. And that is good.
You know, but at this time right now, you know, just take a moment to reflect on where we're coming from, where we are, and where we're going, right? In terms of everything that's happening, right? And all I can say is that we're hoping for the best, you know? So like I'm saying, you know, right now, let's take time out to give a shout out to some people. You know, like Polly Ann, Jermaine, Paul, Keisha, me, Patrice, Nadia, Carol, Kmar, and you know something. If I forget your name, I'll get you back later on. But it's not that I forget you. Forgetting new people is the hardest thing to do.
All right, so we're going back to the World AIDS Day, a bit of information. All right, so everything is back up and looking good. All right, so the Latin America situation. In 2017, it is said there was an estimated 1,800,000 people living with HIV in Latin America. There was 37,000 AIDS-related deaths last year. Deaths due to AIDS have declined by 12% in Latin America since 2010. The region experienced an estimated 100,000 new infections in 2017. Since 2010, there have been virtually no decrease in the rate of new infection, but nothing by a 1% decline. Latin America has achieved strong progress related to HIV diagnosis. In 2017, 77% of the people living with HIV were aware of their status. The region is therefore on track to reach the fast-track target of diagnosing 90% of people living with HIV by year 2020. Despite the region's solid progress towards the testing target, late diagnosis remained a challenge. In 2017, 29% of newly diagnosed cases were at an advanced stage of infection. Last year, 79% of diagnosed people in Latin America were receiving antiviral treatment, while 85% of those on treatment were virally suppressed. All right, and we move from Latin America to the Caribbean region. They said the Caribbean situation, there were an estimated 310,000 people living with HIV in the Caribbean in the year 2017. The region experienced 10,000 AIDS-related deaths last year. AIDS-related deaths have declined by 23% in the Caribbean since 2010. In 2017, there were an estimated 15,000 new infections. New infections have decreased by 18% in the region since 2010. 73% of people living with HIV in the Caribbean were aware of their status in 2017. Late diagnosis is also a challenge for several countries in the region. In 2017, nearly a quarter of the HIV diagnoses occur among people with advanced HIV infection. 79% of diagnosed people were receiving antiviral treatment in 2017, while 70% of those on treatment were virally suppressed. The viral suppression rate is far below the global average of 18%. The Caribbean must strengthen strategies for successful treatment, including increasing viral load monitoring, scaling up support for organizations that provide psychosocial services for those on treatment, and working to reduce stigma and discrimination, said UniAIDS. Latin America and the Caribbean region supported Team Director Dr. Cesar Nunez in this regards. All right, so folks, here we have it. Yes, it is the 30-year anniversary of World AIDS Day. Oh, man. So we got to know your status and also protect yourself at all times. Number one. I don't think it's number one killer in the world today, but it is up there. HIV and AIDS. It is market time. We guys, a bit more information to give to you. But before we do that, we're getting close to the top of the birthday hour. So before we go into that bit of information, I got to play you some music. City Sound, CRFM, Sister Isle, Liberty, We Vibes, and all other syndicated stations. It is market time of Spice from the Immortal One. A beautiful Saturday to one and all.
What? This hour?
Tried to hug up Doreen last night. She said, kids, know your place. Man, don't hug me up, get out of my sight.
What? This hour?
Go hug up your wine and girl on the stage. Well, I get so vexed, I push you apart. Yes, friend, so the trouble start. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. She hit me with the pillow. We fight and roll, we fight all night till broad daylight. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. Wah, with the pillow, with the pillow, with the pillow, wah, with the pillow.
The voice of Kitchener, the late, great Lord Kitchener. Pillow fight time. Greetings to all the folks out there in River Road on a Saturday. Talk to the folks in Manjaloo, St. Patrick's, St. Andrews, St. David's family. All the folks, Grand Anne's people.
She said, kids, keep your side. Just leave me alone, I want to be free. Man, the bed is wide, so you have no excuse for touching me. Just because I start to talk the truth, you come and you knock me down like a brood. I don't even want you to touch me hand. Go and hug your whiner woman. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. She stabbed me chest, she ripped me vest. She knew I come, I ripped it down. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. She hit me with the pillow, I hit you with the pillow. Whoop with the pillow, whop with the pillow, whoop with the pillow, whop with the pillow.
Like to say greetings and welcome. Saturday greetings and welcome to Lady Hazel. How are you doing today? How are you feeling on this beautiful day? We saying shout out, we sending shout out to all the folks. East New York family. Greetings on a Saturday. Zingo! Madman that is. I see the message, boy. I see the message. To all the male personnels.
Thing now get rough. She distinctly ordered me out of bed. As if that's enough. The woman crouched me on top of my head. I said, girl, you kinda joke too far. You know, make me know really who you are. Like you have the devil blood in your vein. She says that's so what? And fight down again. She hit me with the pillow, I hit
with the pillow. When last you had a good pillow fight, Captain?
I don't fight.
Oh, you see, then you ain't had no life, man.
Hey.
Half your life gone already. I'm telling you, good morning, brown sugar. Sweet brown sugar girl. Saturday morning to you. As I was saying prior, if you never had a good pillow fight, half your life gone. Yeah, man. Believe me on that.
How can you have a pillow fight when you don't sleep on a pillow?
Well, you use rock? Rockster was your pillow last night?
On a chest.
Oh, the chest where you have your money.
My head, no. My head lay on a chest.
Oh, you lay your head on a chest nightly.
There you go.
Oh.
That's my pillow.
Oh, I see. And that's why I'm asking you, is it the chest in what you just keep your money? You know, you're sleeping you're sleeping like an Indian, no pun to the Indian, but you see an Indian, you put your money in the mattress.
Yeah, not in the mattress.
Oh, as you said that. Did you see the news? I think it was a week ago or so, right? A week before Thanksgiving. A guy house that burned down in New Jersey. Right? This guy house burned down in New Jersey. Not making fun of it. It's just something that happened. And they saw him outside crying, just fall down, bawling, and, take him to the hospital, and he just non-stop. They couldn't calm him down for a while. They had to sedate him. Only to get to find out later on he was acting that way because the one room in the house, the whole house didn't burn down, but the one room in the house that actually was damaged and the one thing that burned up was the mattress. And that is where he have his money.
But is that the same guy who killed his
brother? No.
Oh,
That's
guy.
a sad situation.
Oh,
no, that
okay.
was this. That one was last week, earlier on in the week. I think it was last weekend, where the guy killed his brother, and that's really sad though. He killed his brother and his brother's entire family, all right, and then went and burned the house,
set the place
afire, and then went back and catch his house afire. And look at the size, you see the size of house this brother have, man?
I'm telling you,
a mansion. They keep saying if you got all this money, you cannot be all that happy. Kill his entire family. The brothers and the brother entire family, then go back and caught his house on fire. To do what? What are you trying to say? Somebody, vindictively
trying to shift the blame.
Yeah. So somebody killed my brother and his family, and then they tried to kill me and my family. I don't know. But,
But it was alleged that he ran in to save his family.
Oh, yeah, because he caught the house while the family was inside. And then he tried to run inside to kill. Oh, playing the gigantic hero, ain't he?
Yep.
Boy, you're going to know what inside a set look like for the rest of your life.
No, he won't be a hero anymore. He'll be a shiro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll be a big shiro, too. Lady Raquel, greetings on a Saturday. It is market time. We're going to Jericho. Lord Kitchener once again. As he said, play on music. Play on.
No, you know what? You see, when you say Kitchener, you have to use these terms, the late, great. You understand? They don't get no greater than this.
You see, if you was in your chair when I played the first one, you would have heard me say
no,
so.
But that was an introduction.
Okay.
No.
You would have heard me introduce it that way.
But
Come on, hold up. You can't be talking over my kitchen playing it. Say a piece and say it fast.
But whatever,
before I put that sponge in your mouth.
Whenever. Doesn't matter how many times you say it. Once you mention the name, you have to put that.
You handle with it.
All
right.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
You will take up a cup,
a
hot cup, without a handle.
Yeah, do it all the time.
Goes to show.
You what going on with me?
And I always knew you wasn't too we should find the right phrase. You was losing a couple of screws,
Yeah, I was losing. So I'm still losing.
Continue.
So basically, what you're saying, I lost a couple.
You lost
and I'm
all
still
your
losing.
marbles.
I lost all my marbles.
Then you're going to the screws now.
I gone screws. All right. But here what I say. If management ain't careful, somebody will have a soul mouth inside here this morning. In the meantime, no violence, I go block him out.
I hear they're looking for me, so I come down from the jungle. They calling the whole country, I'm talking about them police people. I'm saving them the trouble of climbing mountains and tumbling down. Please do me a favor and tell them Jericho come to town. They're looking for Jericho.
Jericho head day.
They come up at Lopino.
Jerry slip away.
They come up to Las Bajo.
Jericho head day.
Then they run down to Monrepo.
Jerry slip away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto.
Jericho head day.
Then they run cross to Mayaro.
Jerry slip away.
They come quite at Lopino and disturbing me from my rest. They cut down all me lateral, man. I sit down and study, I find it fast and they out of place. I decide to come in town and meet them up face to face. They looking for Jericho.
Jericho head day.
They come up at Lopino.
Jerry slip away.
Then they run down to Las Bajo.
Jericho head day.
They run up to Monrepo.
Jerry slip away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto.
Jericho head day.
Then they run cross to Mayaro.
Jerry slip away.
I hear they searching in tongue, leaving houses in such a state. They ransacking all around, they searching doctors and magistrates. The people so wicked, they even searching the PNM. But if they saw Jericho, I'm sorry for them. They looking for Jericho.
Jericho head day.
They come up at Lopino.
Jerry slip away.
They run up at Las Bajo.
Jericho head day.
Then they run cross to Monrepo.
Jerry slip away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto.
Jericho head day.
They run cross to Mayaro.
Jerry slip away.
Once again, the late, the great Lord Kitchener.
That's the way you do it. Mr. Irwin Roberts, a.k.a. Kichi.
The plan of the ambusher, they destroy her mercilessly. Jericho ain't sleeping, I say, when you miss a policeman, Jerry snatch him away.
Right.
They're looking for Jericho.
Jericho head day.
They come up at Lopino.
Jerry slip away.
They come up at Las Bajo.
Jericho head day.
Then they run cross to Monrepo.
Jerry slip away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto.
Jericho head day.
Then they run cross to Mayaro.
Jerry slip away.
Yeah. Talk about classics, a classic. Once again, saying good morning to the entire media circuit on the outside, and also we're saying greetings to all the mail carriers of the different countries. And we lead in the pack with Mr. Kenneth Watts. Greetings on a Saturday, my brother. I hope it's not too cold for you on the outside.
Whoa.
But, you know,
mail carriers? Mail carrier?
I'm talking about the postmen and postwomen.
Well,
mail carriers.
Let me give a shout out to the cutest mail carrier in New York. In New York
She don't
City.
walk the neighborhood no more. She don't walk the neighborhood no more.
I'm talking about Riri. Rian, girl. I know you're enjoying this nice fall weather. Because it's not winter yet.
You know,
so you're enjoying this nice fall weather.
I
strutting your stuff.
Leave Riri business out of this now, man, and just move on for Riri. I just my hat.
Some people.
I always take my hat off.
I wouldn't say jealous or gel alone.
I always take my hat off to these men and women, you know, because no matter what is the weather condition, you know, their work have to go on. They got to deliver the mail. All right, rain, sleet, you know, so I don't remember the saying. Hey, what? Give me a call and give me this the slogan again, man. And if you know it, sit down and say it. Stop walking up and down in the studio, man. What's going on with management this morning?
Rain, snow, sleet. The mail has to be delivered.
Right.
Especially my mail. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Listen, if I was the mail person in your neighborhood, I make sure anytime it's raining and it's snowing and stuff, throw in your mail, man. Yeah. I put it by the neighbor.
Guess what?
It was delivered.
That's why
it was delivered, but
not
to yo. You better
that's
believe
why you're
it.
not a mailman.
You better believe
you understand?
it.
Because guess what? If I see you come to my door, I put anything in my mailbox. You have to be running.
I'll be skipping.
Oh, kidding me? Looking like you?
Oh my gosh!
I
right,
just
so folks,
myself this morning. You know, right now, see, I got people. Captain in the house, and he's trying to get another captain, whatever. But the captain ain't falling for it. You know?
You don't fall for it already.
Because next thing you know,
falling for it.
Your management calling me and sending me email and voice note and all them things, you know. Because some people just, you know, management lucky.
It is what it is, man. You gotta say it as it is.
Gotta help yourself.
Yeah. Why would I want to help myself?
I don't know.
Why would I want to help me?
Help me.
Yeah? Help me to help you?
Don't help
you. No, leave me as I am. Take me as I am.
But let me give a shout out to my friend out in Queens, Mr. Ennis, Mr. Rudolph Ennis and family. How are you doing, sir? I kind of missed you when I got home yesterday, but, you know, there'll be other days.
Listen, how you shouting out a man in a place called Queens? Queens is a place for queens. There's only the queens live in Queens.
Yeah, they always say kings and queens
live together.
So you have to shout out the king and then the
because
queen.
if you shout out the king in Queens, you can't come on your block. You can't go. Can you see he was on your block looking for you yesterday? So you see how you come internationally this morning to apologize, being apologetic for not being home when he showed up on your block. You understand? And that is big of you. Yeah. I could see you stand up for that one. Yeah, stood up for that one.
I'm always big. I'm large.
But I believe what my friend Watt say this morning. Rain, sleet, or snow, mail have to go. I believe it when Watt's telling you. You see, he just said it to me right here. And I take that one.
Watt's a copycat. Tell him the captain said that.
Hey, watch careful what you're saying about my friends. You know? Be very mindful how you address my friends, all right? Be very, very mindful on this one.
I thought it's only your enemies just speak of like that.
No, my frenemies, I speak in a different, different tone.
All right.
My friends, is different. You understand?
I think that.
And seeing that is a friend that I got jumping off my birthday month with me, you know, be very careful.
You see, I know there's always a reason
A reason for the season.
Yes.
Right.
You know.
Good. Glad you noticed.
Yeah,
now.
there is got to be some perks.
All right, so folks, while he scratched his face and tried to get, all the reasons for the seasons and all of that in twang,
And
we
celebrating my birthday.
We have to say,
which is today.
We got we got to send some birthday shout outs and some birthday greetings.
Me first.
All right? You
Me,
first.
yeah.
We'll go first now. Yeah. take first now. You worry, man. You win. Take first. All right, so I was just about to say we didn't have the birthdays. I was about to reach out to GT, and see if GT had a copy because I seen greetings for Friday. But then when I read further, I see 1st of December. So that's what made me. So there was a typo in the subject of the email.
That's where.
Thanks, Lady Mimi.
That's where the knock knee come in your eye.
Yeah, that was my knock knee eye come in play. Yeah, my knock knee eye come in play right there. All right, so today we're celebrating with the folks that are celebrating today on the 1st of December. And they also have the year wrong. They say 2017, 2018. All right? We ain't going back. We're going forward. Forward ever. All right? All right, just a typo, folks. And the first on the list today, we have Kaya Williams of Birch Groves. And this is coming from your loving mother, Dina, your father, your brother, your sisters, Adorna, and Fiona. They all like to wish you a happy birthday. And we go to Shanakaya Burkmeyer of Ford St. Andrew. And this is coming from your loving sons, Javel and Neron, wishing you a happy birthday. Elton Charles of Rick. We got another typo right here. I cannot figure that one out. E. I want to think it's Rucane. Okay, so let's go with Rucane. Elton Charles. Only place I have a feeling that is named close like that is in St. David's. It has to be Rucane. So Elton Charles of Rucane St. David's, a student at the St. David's Secondary. Happy birthday is going out to you from your entire household. Devon Fullerton of Hermitage St. Patrick's. And this is coming from your loving mother, Rita, a.k.a. Mom. All your relatives and friends wishing you a happy birthday. Sherry Ann Brathwaite, who resides in Toronto, Canada. And your family and friends would like to wish you a happy birthday. We move from Canada to TNT. Samantha Telesford resides in TNT. Your mother and father, your brothers, your sisters, all your friends and family would like to wish you a happy birthday. Ryan Alexander of Adelphi in Birch Grove, St. Andrew. And this is coming from your mother, Joyce. Your sister, Nitty, your brothers, and all relatives and friends. We all like to wish you a happy birthday. Patricia Peters, a.k.a. Tanti, of Charles Providence in Birch Grove, St. Andrew. Family and friends want to wish you a happy birthday. We got a Corporal Michael Prince of Sendell Street in Grenville, attached to the CID. And this is coming from your loving wife, Cheryl, your son, Mitchen, your daughter. I would like to wish you a happy birthday. Michael Levine of the Housing Scheme in Grand and St. George. Happy birthday is going out to you. Calvin, a.k.a. Carlo. What happened to the second last name? Okay, so we go with Calvin, a.k.a. Carlo of Birch Grove, well-known mechanic. And this is coming from your mother, your father, your sister, other family members, and all your friends. Kishina Holstein of Paradise St. Andrews, family would like to wish you a happy birthday. Deslin Peters of Providence in Birch Grove, and that is in St. Andrew. And this is coming from your mother, Utilda, a.k.a. Mom, your children, Kizzy, Sarana, and Bobby, your grandchildren, Malcolm, Samuels, Samora, and other family members, all of them wishing you a happy birthday. Shakim Richards, a.k.a. Mario of Paradise, and his twin sister, Shakima Richards. Their family and friends would like to wish both of you guys a happy birthday. Joseph Andrew, a.k.a. Joe, you reside in Canada, and it's coming from your mother, Teresa Clark, a.k.a. Bernice Alexander, your brothers, your sons, your sisters, other relatives, all your friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Cynthia Joseph, a.k.a. Cinty, of Mungay St. George, family wishing you a happy birthday. Cameron Mark of Dr. Grooms, Point Celine, St. George, family wishing you a happy birthday. Diane Nelson of Hartford Village in St. Andrew, you are celebrating 12 years today, and it's coming from your entire household and all of your friends. Virgin Nero of Grand and St. George, family wishing you a happy birthday. Kirisha Joseph of Victoria St. Mark's, and this birthday greeting is coming from your loving daughter, your mother, other family members, and all of your friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Nolan Joseph of Rucane in St. David's, and this is coming from your mother, Janice, your sister, Esna, and Heavyweight, and family and friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Ernestine Isaac of Salisbury Road in Grenville, and this is coming from your loving husband, Ricky, and the rest of the household circle, wishing you a happy birthday. Ronaldo Butchran, a.k.a. Cairo, of the Go Peace in St. Mark, a student of the St. Mark Secondary School. And this birthday greeting is coming from your mother, your father, your grandmother, and all family members and friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Javon Stanislaus of Hermitage St. Patrick's. This birthday greeting is coming from your mother, Maria, other relatives and friends. Lynn Nato of Blair St. Andrews. This birthday greeting is coming from your loving husband, Littleton, your children, your grandchildren, other family members and friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Lloyd Moraine of Malmont St. David's, family wishing you a happy birthday. Margot Thorne of Moncraven resides in Trinidad, and this is coming from your children and your grandchildren. They all would like to wish you a happy birthday. Jordan Rodriguez of Central Guave Estate celebrated 6 years today, and this is coming from your mother, your father, your grandmother, Grandmother Lois, other family members, and all your friends wishing you a happy birthday. Bernadette Lazarus of Telescope, a caretaker at SAS, SAASS. And this is coming from your children, especially Vernell, other family members, and all your friends, wishing you a happy birthday. We have Christine Charles, a.k.a. Auntie Christine, of Upper St. John, St. Andrews. And this is coming from your family members, especially Ann, Yolan, and Glenda, wishing you a happy birthday. Nella Barry of Shantimel St. Patrick's, and this is coming from your loving mother, Lois, your sister, Leslyn, and Neil, your sisters, Leslyn and Nell, your brothers, Leslie, and your neighbor, Patrice, Pamela, James, Sutton. Patrice, Pamela, James, and Sutton, they all would like to wish you a happy birthday. And Desmond Batiste, a.k.a. Chapel of Victoria, reside at Bonnet St. Mark's, and this is coming from your sister Mavis and Miss Clovey and family, wishing you a happy birthday. We move to Marva Paul of La Fortune St. Patrick, and this birthday greeting is coming from your mother Avis, your son Carlos, your brothers Dwayne, Marlon, and Dawson, other family members, and all your friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Alfred, a.k.a. Small Man of St. Andrews, coming from some special friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Janaya Clovey of Victoria, student of the St. Rose Modern Secondary. You celebrating 13 years today. It's coming from your entire family circle, all your friends, and especially Grandma, Mrs. Clovey, wishing you a happy birthday. Javel James of Hermitage St. Patrick, student of Newlow, and this is coming from your loving mother, Stephanie, all your family members and friends, wishing you happy birthday. Michael Purcell, a.k.a. 40 of Hermitage St. Patrick. This birthday greeting is coming from your son, Rahim, all the family members of the Purcell, all the members of the Purcell family, and all your friends, wishing you a happy birthday. Sharon Thomas of Grand Anne St. George's, and this is coming from your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your sister, Elaine, a.k.a. Miss Marin, other family members, all friends, and all concerned neighbors, wishing you a happy birthday. That concludes our list for the birthday list as to date, this 1st of December 2018. Wishing all a happy birthday and many, many more to come.
And all those people celebrating their birthday and this the most glorious month of the year. I wish you all the best, and may you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
And I could see GT down there shaking the head. They said, but he's not the best man. The best man, GT.
So GT no can shake him at all him want.
And be careful, you know, because you shake your head anymore. The hair will
It might
refuse
drop
to
off.
Grow. No, they will refuse to grow back.
Well, it must be a bobblehead then.
Hey, again, I would say, again, I wouldn't have you talking about my friends. Leave that to me. Okay? You catch me? Okay? Do not be casting disparate words to my friends.
That's why I'm
Right.
glad I'm so short, you know. It just go right over. You know what I mean? It just go right over.
You're short as
But
a breath.
the morning man, GT, enough respect.
Every time. So all the folks, as I said, happy birthday once again. For those celebrated yesterday, we want to wish you a happy belated. You celebrated tomorrow. We will shout you tomorrow on the
No. You
Sunday
see,
Jamboree segment
as
from
it
2
is
in the
now,
afternoon.
We're not dealing with anybody who celebrate yesterday because that was November. And this is December.
And we don't recognize in November. Yeah, but we have to recognize it.
I will recognize it because of Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. Selfish people, man. The world cannot do without them, you know.
Well,
Make the world go round.
It's not everybody go on a boat and fish, you know. So somebody have to catch it and sell it. You understand? And I buy it.
Oh, you buy it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're selling and buying your own for
Yeah,
yourself.
you know what I mean?
Wow.
I might buy my fish from the fish market.
What kind of
I
capitalist
catch my
act is
fish
that?
from the fish market.
Yeah,
My line always hook something.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're spending this £100 line.
No matter. Yeah, you know what I mean? As long as you come back with something.
All right, so folks, let me give the people the lottery drawing for the NLA for yesterday. All right, and that is Friday, 30th of November. And the playway midday draw, the number is 25. All right, folks, remember number midday playway draw, 25 symbol fire. All right, fire is a symbol, the number is 25. Playway evening draw, number is 28, symbol the boat. Oh. Once again, evening draw, 28th, symbol boat. Pick 3, midday draw. Numbers are as follows, 0, 8, 6. Once again, pick 3, midday draw. Numbers are as follows, 0, 8, 6. Pick 3, evening draw. The numbers are 7, 6, 9. Pick 3, evening draw, 7, 6, 9. We move to the daily cash 4, midday draw, 2, 6, 2, 8. Midday cash, daily cash 4 draw, 2, 6, 2, 8. Daily cash 4, evening draw, 7, 7, 8, 5. Once again, 7, 7, 8, 5. Daily cash 4, evening draw. And we have the results for the lotto results for the very same day, 30th of November. The number as follows: 5, 13, 25, 27, 33. Free ticket letter B as in Bravo. Lotto results as follows: 5, 13, 25, 27, 33. Free ticket letter B as in Bravo. And there were 169 match 3 winners paying $13. 2 match 4 winners paying $1,116. There was no lotto jackpot winner. Current estimate jackpot is now $290,000. Super 6 numbers are as follow: 1, 3, 8, 9, 16, 27. Free ticket N as in November. And that was the last day of November. Once again, Super 6 numbers: 1, 3, 8, 9, 16, 27. Letter, free ticket letter N as in November. There were 51 match 4 winners paying $35. 2 match 5 winners paying $739. Current estimate of the Super 6 jackpot is now $225,000 because there was no Super 6 winner. Congratulations to all the winner, and remember, when you play the NLA, you support sports, culture, and nation building. Mighty, 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 mighty.
You know, but music. I did ask you a while back about this lotto. Okay, all right. The lotto, if you have the symbol, which is November, you get a free ticket, a free play.
I guess so.
That's what you just said. So the pick tree, and they say the symbol is fire, right? What is if the pick tree number that you have the number, but you don't have the symbol? Are you still a winner?
Okay, this is what I'm going to do for you. Give me a few minutes.
I need you to find that out.
Okay, yeah. We're going to reach out into the NLA, someone in the NLA. We're going to call the number, and we're going to see if we can get someone to answer your questions.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're doing it, so you might as well.
You're
have
asking me questions about things that I do not want to answer because I do not want to give you a
But get
non-logical
me somebody.
answer.
Get me somebody.
Get your supervisor.
Yeah, get me somebody.
Yeah, what, man? Go sit down out there and wait for the supervisor. Soon come.
I mean, kind of.
Supervisor soon come.
Kind of fake news.
Reimbursement pay for teachers today. St. George's Grenada, November, they said that was yesterday. Reimbursements are now in process for the teachers who reported to work but have had deductions made to their salary for the month of November. The Ministry of Finance released payment to several banks and credit unions on behalf of these workers, and that was of yesterday. The Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, and Religious Affairs will continue to receive information from any additional persons affected until the matter is corrected or properly addressed. As noted in our prior press release, affected teachers can contact their principal, district education officer, or this ministry from Monday to Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to report any inaccurate deductions. Thank all persons concerned for their patience and understanding in this regard. And on that note, you were saying something put along in with this issue of strike that happened in Grenada, all right, where the union asked its members, the teachers union, to strike because the government did not want to give them their 25%, which is, as they claim, is the law, which is not the law.
Okay.
All right? It's not the law. Get that straight. All right? Another bit of fake news. All right? As a union hierarchy yourself, all right?
Well, look.
As a big, no, the strike is, we could say it was a legal strike because it did not go through the right process.
Okay.
All right? Did not go through the right negotiation. They walk away from negotiating tables. All right? And, you know, they did not follow the right procedures, which would lead up, you take all these actions and then you go up to a strike.
All right.
Lead up to a strike.
From
What is your take on that?
From what I gather, all right. Tell me something first before I answer
you
that.
got it. Go ahead.
These teachers who are being reimbursed, they showed up for work.
Right. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Right.
All right.
Those, a lot of them showed up for work, but they got deductions in their salary.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Because now you have to remember, it is the government right or any employer, if you do not show up for work, to withhold pay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Unless you're on vacation.
And if you strike,
or you call out sick.
And if your union asks you to strike, and you strike, there is something where the union is supposed to have a strike fund.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's like the union trying to negotiate to make the government pay those people, because apparently they're somewhere along the line, as some people say, they didn't have the money, you know,
that
or
is ridiculous.
They don't want to pay. They figure the government should pay, you know. But go ahead.
But, okay, from what I gathered, right? There was never a negotiation, right? There was never a bargaining session.
It started, but they walked out through it.
No. But hear this now. First thing a union does, they pool their members and they ask for a strike vote. right? So everybody, it's a majority, right? They ask for, say, well, then we have a pending strike. How you vote? If you vote for strike, then everybody strike. If the majority vote for the strike, then the union is authorized to strike. Right? The union just should not just come up and say, well, look, we're going on strike. Right? Because that's not how unions supposed to operate. Right? And this union now, they paint themselves in a corner.
Right.
If you require a 25%, you cannot go to management and say, well, then we want a 25%. Right? If you want 25%, you ask for 70%. And then you negotiate down to 25.
Okay.
All right? But when you go and say, well, then 25 is your bottom line, there's no room to negotiate. Because you're the one who go and start now renegotiating against yourself.
All right.
Because the government say, okay, the government say, I offer
2%. Right, which is what the government say, yeah.
Okay, you, in your negotiation tactics, though, you're going to say, well, then 2% isn't adequate. So you negotiate up, right? But now what the position that they're in now, they have to negotiate down to meet the government. And that's me now you're negotiating against yourself.
True.
You understand? And that's something a union does not do. You understand? Okay. The next thing is, okay, they're saying they want the government to pay the salary for the strikers.
Right.
This is another negotiating, a bargaining session, right? You say, okay, here's what you're going to do. We're going to come down from our 25% if you pay our workers for the time that they were out, and we start the negotiation from there. You understand?
Okay.
But if you're still insisting that you want 25%, you're not giving anything. You only want to take.
Right.
And the bargaining is give and take.
Supposed to be
You're not going to get everything you want. The government not going to get everything that they want. That's how you bargain. These guys don't leave no room to bargain. Because they say, well, then we want 25% and they walk away.
Right.
Which government not going to give them 25% and is not obligated to pay the salary of the people, because that's what you call a wildcat strike. They just walk out.
Yeah.
You understand? So if the union calls something like that, and they're in error, unless there's something that we don't know. You understand?
Right.
They're in error. Because one of the main focus is that you let your members know, look, we want 25%. Chances are we're not going to get 25%. You're going to have a bottom line. So then we will settle for this, right? Whatever it is, we're going to settle for that. If we can't get the 25%, this is what we're going to settle for. We're not going to pass that line. But you throw 25% out there and say, well,
right off the bat.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You're not moving. That's not negotiating. That's bullyism. And you can't bully management. No, you can't.
Can't bully the government.
No. Whether management or government or whoever.
I can bully this management.
Because, hey, them shut down them business.
Yeah.
You understand? You have your Christmas. You have your bills to pay. You have to take care of your family. Or you can call a strike. I mean.
You know, sometimes people just don't think, and sometimes, a lot of times, people throw politics in the mix of things, and that's where the whole mess takes, everything crumbles. All right? Everything crumbles. And, in the best interest of everybody, I will hope that the teachers will encourage the union leaders to go back to the bargaining table, which I think they did. As of Friday or so, I'm not too clear on it. Don't quote me on that. But I'll make sure I find out. But they need to go back to to negotiate. That's only how you could resolve this matter in any matters. You have to negotiate. And another thing is, can the members of the union ask the head of the union, right? The administrative part of the union, before they decide to strike. Why are we striking? Is it worth the, can they like pose all these questions before they actually just go out and follow them and just strike?
In the beginning, the union supposed to call for a vote, a strike
vote,
to see who want to vote, who want to strike,
and who don't.
Or who don't.
Right.
And if the majority says strike, then the majority carries. Right? And remember one thing. The guys you see who call themselves union leaders, they are not the union.
No.
The members are the union.
Yes.
You are the one who dictate what they do because they're working for you.
Right.
You understand? They're working for, and at the end of the day, it's your contract.
Right.
It's your business,
you
not
the worker.
theirs.
Yeah, you the worker.
You are the one telling them what you want.
Right.
You understand?
And they are the ones who negotiate it on your behalf.
They negotiate what you want.
And not the other way around.
They can't come say, well, then they want this, and they say, well, you know what, guys, this is what we want. And you're not going to get it.
Mm.
And a lot of people are of the impression that the guy who sit on top, the president, the secretary treasurer, the bargaining agent, they are the one who run are the union.
Right.
They are not.
True that.
They are not. You, the workers, are the members, are the union. Right? And you tell them, look, this is what I don't like. You don't do this. This is not what we want. This is what we want. This is what you're going to negotiate. Right? Because you convey to them what you want.
What you want.
And then they bring it to management. You can negotiate for yourself, do you know?
Yeah.
You understand? You can, if the union messing up, right? And you get, everybody get together on management XYZ, right? That's it. Management have to deal with it. Because even if the union, those guys negotiate something, they have to ratify it. And you, the members, don't like it. You vote against it.
You vote against it, yeah.
So they have to go back to the
drawing
table.
board, right?
But for these guys to walk away from the table, right? Put themselves in a position where they have no wiggle room. They look like idiots. Because no management says, well, you're not going, I can't give you 25%. I can only give you 5%. We're going to tell your members. you tell them, say you're going to get 25%.
You're going 25, yeah. We're not taking anything less than 25.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. Because
it is just...
You put yourself, you make yourself look like a fool. Because you have to bargain. Now you're bargaining against yourself.
Yeah, well,
you're coming down and management not moving.
Oh, yeah.
So like I say, if they intend to ask the government to cover the salary of the people who was out.
Well, here what happening. Here what happening, right? And we didn't touch on a very vital part of this, the whole subject here, of the strike. They're not striking because the government refusing the percentage of the pension, which a lot of people think is a pension issue, right? Has nothing to do with pension. All of that is settled. Pension is settled, okay? Now remember, the only pension Grenada had up until now was the NIS pension, all right? This current government figure, listen to me. That's not sufficient for the workers, for the public workers and the teachers and so forth. Let's institute another pension plan, right? Which is like here in America. Every business have different pension plans.
Security,
yep.
Plus you pay a pension.
Right, which is only fair. Which is only fair for the citizens of the country, all right? But no, you can't hold the same people, the same government that wants to give you something by the throat and demand something that is not portrayed in law, because it is not the pension that they're fighting about. It's the gratuity, which is a loan on your pension.
Okay.
All right? It is not pension. It is not money owed or money to be given. It is a loan.
Okay, but...
So they want a 25% of gratuity.
Which they intend to pay back?
But you have to pay back.
Yeah.
Once you start receiving your pension,
you won't take it back.
You have to pay it back.
Okay.
It's a gratuity. You have to pay it back.
So.
Well, why would I want to pay 25% of my pension?
Okay. All right. The thing about the gratuity, as the pension, as you mention it, right? Are they paying into the pension plan?
But that is the one thing that I'm not too certain about. And we were trying to reach out to someone this morning to get precisely that bit of information as to how the pension plan is set up. Is it a paying into the pension plan? Or what I think, I know it is part government and part employer.
Yeah.
Right?
But, okay. What would happen in that?
So we're not too versed on that, and once again we had to apologize for that bit of information because once again I reached out to someone who I would think they was supposed to call us back, to give us that bit of insight, and I have a feeling they're ducking.
All right,
I have a feeling it is a ducking situation going on this month.
Guess what? You see, pension. Some government will set up a pension, right? And they say you pay 2% of your salary or whatever you want to. It's like a pension is a saving,
right?
And the government might match what you put in.
Yeah,
you understand? So if that's the case, that you put in and the government matching it, and you want to take a loan of 25% from your pension,
right?
It's not automatic. If you have it in it, yes, you're gonna get it, but then you will have to pay it back.
Yeah,
you understand?
Right.
However, you choose to pay it back. If you retire, right, they might just take all the money one time.
Yeah.
Or what you're supposed to get $100, right, after you retire.
Right.
And didn't finish pay it back.
Right.
You might get $75.
Exactly.
Because you have to pay it back that money. Even though it's your money,
Yeah, but you borrowed on it.
Going back to you.
Yeah.
But you still have to pay it back.
Right. You borrowed on it.
It's just like 401k, right? If you take money from your 401k before you retire, because you can get a loan from your 401k, right? But they won't give you the loan at a lower percentage.
Yeah, in comparison to the banks. And
what you have to do, and I tell you how the government stay, they take the federal part of the tax before you get the loan.
Yeah.
Right? The city tax you pay when you file your taxes. Right? They take it out. So once you talk about pension, right? If you're not paying into it, you can't depend on anything because you don't have any. You understand?
Yep. But again, that's just emphasize the idiocy in the whole striking, because you're striking against something that you want to negotiate for. All right? And negotiate and striking without proper procedures towards, before you strike. So, folks, be mindful who you follow, in the direction you're following them, and ask questions. If it is something that you're not comfortable with, ask questions. And I'm asking my people of Greater Carriacou and PT Martinique to go and educate yourself on things and matters first before you partake in activities pertaining to that such matter. All right? Go out, sit down, have an understanding. You can't tell me that you're striking for you having a placard saying, give me my money, when it's nothing about your money. All right? It's something that you would like to have in event if you want to borrow something. It is not your money. Give me my pension when you're not, when there is no matter of pension, no issue of pension on the table.
You know, that shouldn't even be a union issue. That's not a union issue, because it's not like, say, management holding your money hostage. Right. That's union issue. That's not union issue, The union should not be involved in this. This is something between the worker and the government, right? The government institute a plan that you can borrow something from your pension. Right? And you can tell the government how much they must lend you and make it mandatory. That you get 25%. We cannot afford, okay, you have 2,000 people, right? And everybody wants 25% at tomorrow, right? Because everybody put in for it.
Yeah.
And once you put in for it and you have the money there, you're eligible.
Yeah,
right?
that's crazy.
Yeah, okay. You know what's $1 million that?
Yeah, a lot of money. And that is just for the teachers. What about the other
but then again,
faction of the government?
It's a matter of 25% of what they have in it.
Yeah.
Right? 25% of what you save. You understand?
But the whole thing about this pension thing, it's very tricky and it's very technical. There's a lot of framework to it. And it is something that's being put in place. And you start trying to break it down before even, becomes law, it is wrong. We got to move on off of this issue. We took up a lot more time than we should.
Before we move on, you said the next election for union rep, like managers, secretary, treasurer, president, vote them out because they are idiots. Because them put you in a position where they sign a check where they can't cash. You understand? Period.
Yep.
That's all it is.
My sentiment exactly. And I think that person tried that move because they're trying to secure themselves for March when the next election come around. Yeah. Really? He try something to see if he would get away with it. And if he get away with it, then he know his position is secure. He say, well, yeah, what happening? This man was able to get us that 25%, you know. So yeah, what happened? We go stick with him. I think that is what he was hoping for, and it backfired. Ladies, I got a bit of bad news, sad news for you guys. Snowing may be a bigger health threat to women than men. Really? A new study by the Radiological Society of North America and the University of Munich in Germany has found objective sleeping apnea, and snowing may lead to a high risk of heart issues, more so in women than men. The study finds nearly 5,000 women who snow may have an enlargement in their heart. This could possibly put women at greater risk for a heart attack and a stroke. Some of the symptoms to watch out for are the same as sleep apnea: fatigue, trouble breathing while sleeping. Obstructive sleep apnea is a severe form of snoring. Researchers suggest that anyone with those symptoms can get checked out by their doctor. Treating OSA, obstructive sleep apnea, is possible, and it begins with a lifestyle change, including diet and exercise. No smoking, drinking less alcohol, and sleeping in ways that will help you breathe more easily. All right, so ladies, please pay close attention to that bit of information today. If you there's snow, and how do you know if you're a snow? Don't say you go sit up and wait, stay awake to see if you're a snow, okay? Ask your mate.
Snoring.
Yeah, to see if you're listen to yourself snoring. You don't walk that way, all right? Have a conversation with your partner and find out,
and see who snore harder.
And see, some people say. Oh my gosh! You know the grand jury indicted Amber Gaia on murder. I think it was of yesterday. Yeah, that's the young lady who killed that St. Lucian brother in Texas, and say that she thought
went to the wrong
apartment. Yeah. The grand jury in Dallas on Friday returned an indictment to charge former police officer Amber Gaia with murder for the killing of Botham Jean in his own apartment in September. All right, so let's see how they go with that, and that's good news for the family right there thus far as that case proceeds. All right, so we're moving on. It is market time. Remember, folks, every Saturday we right here in these chairs in front of you and all you beautiful people around the globe. All right. Oh my gosh, we have one more song what requested in this genre right here. So we're gonna play both of them, and then we move forward. We got some parang music coming up at the top of the hour. We're gonna go in with our parang, and then we're gonna make way. We're gonna segue out of here in the next hour and 20 minutes and make way for Caribbean Choice. But until then, sweet Enos, sit down and chill. DJ Berkeley, hey Nigel, what's good? Montreal family, greetings on a Saturday. The mighty sparrow, the birdie.
Natasha from Nigeria didn't have a chance. She just had to dance with the freedom of my rhythm. In she sexy body, she then said to me, your music is sweet, I really love the beat. It's the living thing, makes me feel to sing. Olori egbe ho makurere onio. Siwa so good do hear me. Odigba Morio, Oyina Lafia Bawasire Monio. was right. In Festac Village, only music on my mind. Brother, when I start to whine to the tempo of Calypso, she said, I love you, Sparrow, I can't let you go. Much to my delight, your music is right, your music is bright, it is out of sight. Olori egbe ho makurere onio, osiwa siwa soko dudu yeme, odegba morio, oyina lafia bawa sere onio. She was black as the midnight, lovely as the dawn, graceful as the sun. She had wisdom in she bosom. I take a drink and white rum. She say, give me some. Your music is good. I love it more than food. Give me all you got. It's sweet and it's hot. Olori egbe ho makurere onio. Osiwa siwa soko. Do you hear me? Oh, Digba Morio, oh, Yina Lafia, oh, Lord.
Once again, the birdie on a Saturday. Slinger Francisco.
The great, but he ain't late.
Yes. Still around, still kicking. Yes, man. Slinger Francisco. Lady Big Red. Mr. and Mrs. Jacks. Mistress Watts. All the beautiful seniors in the family. As we continue. On a Saturday, it is market time. Yo, every time I hear this song or every time I play this song, one thing comes instantaneously to my mind. Is a day we had a school trip. St. George's Methodist, right? Queen's Park. We had a school trip, my brother. And we went out to Fort Julie Point. All right? And as we get on the school bus, the school bus driver back in the day was Mr. Prenge from Manjaloo. He had that cassette right there. That was a song. And boy, he had to rewind that song from Queen's Park to Fort Julie and back. What? That's all we listen to. Let's go.
They call me the witch doctor from a land afar, specialize in obia. My real name is Papa Bois. When the drums begin to play and I ring my bell, everybody clear the way. I cast in the spell. Let me sing. Roger, come Roger, Roger unu badanga. Ine hunga wa ine abracadabra. The fire blazing and the water hot. Oh Lord, it is time to put something in the pot. A little white rat, some mackerel fat, a crapple tongue and a living bat. Mud from the graveyard, one black stone, stir it up with a dead man bone. And if things go fine, every woman going to be mine.
Oh Lord! What? This hour?
Fire blazing and the water. It is time to put something in the pot. In the very still of night, when folks are asleep and the devil's angels fight, making spirits weep, I'll be in the cemetery with horns on my head, a silver cross and two big body, invoking the dead. Roger, come Roger, Roger unu badanga. Ine unga wa ine abracadabra. The fire blazing and the water hot. It is time to put something in the pot. A little bit of mud, an eagle's claw, donkey blood and a rabbit's paw, one black hen, piece of gold and thread, a greener hair from the doctor head. If nothing go wrong, cost a living come to come down. the public, the lame and the sick. If you want some obia, come to Papa Boy quick. If somebody thief your chicken or you lose your mind, come quick, I am quite willing to give you a hand. I hear me sing, Roger, come Roger, Roger unu badanga. Ine ungawa, ine habracadabra. The fire blazing and the water hot. Oh Lord, it is time to put something in the pot. Where boy put? Two yellow candle, a rusty key, caca jab in a finder, pick up web and quicksilver for speed, a soap and head and a jumbie bead. Who do me wrong? Getting the biggest soul foot in town.
The birdie, Slinger, Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. Name of the track is called Witch Doctor. Classic of classics. Years to years. The type of music that never dies. On the Market Time segment, each and every Saturday. Wow! Got one more for you guys. I got a couple more. Making way to the top of the hour. And at the top of the hour, we're going to go into some music for the season. Yeah, man. What? But until then, some crazy, some Edwin A. Young. You know something? I gotta apologize. I got a song titled One Way and it's something else. Oh! Lord of mercy. My apologies. What? Oh my, as he called his fell. Oh my gosh.
Everybody now.
Lord of mercy.
Down. Everybody now. One hand in the air. One hand in the air. And we're going from left to right. Watch this. Left, right. Come on. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Double time.
Instruction time.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Follow, follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Lord, I beg to. Jump to the right. Jump to the left. Jump to the right. Everybody, jump to the left. Jump to the right. Jump to the left. Jump to the right. Now clap and wave. Come on, clap and wave. Clap and wave. Come on, clap and wave. Everybody, come. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. 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 Now repeat after me. You're repeating after me. Everybody repeat after me. Once more. Say I love soca. Say I love soca. Say I love soca.
If you love soca on a Saturday,
Now somebody, anybody, everybody, scream. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader.
I'll see move.
Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader.
Don't follow Trump, don't follow Trump. Don't follow Trump, them say don't follow Trump.
You know something? Just can't help yourself.
Hell no.
You just can't help yourself on this thing, man.
Tell it like it is.
Let me test somebody's memory right now. Berkeley said you remember this on the Parkway back in those days. Do you remember that song, Berkeley, when he was on the Parkway that year? And Francis was jamming on a girl. And she turned around and she bust a slap on him. But why did I? It was a very tune. I wonder what this brother is doing. I haven't seen this brother in years. Wherever you are, Francis, I hope you're doing great, man. In the meantime.
That's a wine he'll never forget.
Hey, Berkeley, when you check that brother, I gotta see him, man. I gotta see this brother after so many years. Yeah! Back in the time on a Saturday. Each and every Saturday, market time. All your bus drivers out there, all the taxi drivers, all your DJ, all the radio personalities.
Hey, Navi, I don't want you to follow the lyrics of this song, you know. All right? Just take it easy. No bang down stuff and thing. You know what I mean?
But you had to follow the rules.
No.
Follow the rules.
No, this time you're going to break the rules.
Nah, she had to follow the rules.
I want you to break the rules.
Why? You want you to do it because you're not wrong?
No.
Are you not in a position?
Not there to pick her up.
Oh, okay. Well, here we are then. When you get to the floor, you move on the floor. We move on the floor. Let's go. Once again, that's the soil and the horn of the big truck as it passing by on a Saturday morning. You catch the ride each and every Saturday. If you don't catch the truck, you miss the parade of the 4 hours, first 4 hours on radio each and every Saturday morning. You gotta take it in. You gotta catch it in. Bus left your truck, left your everything and gone by you.
And you can't walk and jam, you know, because you won't get nowhere.
You go chip too slow. At this time, once again, to say a special Saturday greetings, and it going out to Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, Mr. Samuel and Miss Bernadette Jackson. Greetings on a Saturday. Wishing the entire household a beautiful one today.
And while we're at it, let me give a shout out to the Gordon family out in Georgia, Sean and Albert, and to my cutest of all, Ailey Jade. How you doing, girl? Fine.
You want to
Jermaine?
Cute? You go with that feeling that's cute? I thought it was beautiful. I thought boys that was cute and ladies was beautiful.
To each his own.
Oh, to each his own.
Each his own. And I found my own.
And you found your
what can I tell you?
Go on, man. Strike your iron
you?
while it's hot, you know.
What can I say?
When it's cold.
You just bend it.
Can't bend it when it's cold. It's when it's hot you can bend it.
When hot you can't touch it.
Oh, that's when you have to try to bend it, you know. Can't bend a cool iron. You're right. You have to be Samson on that one.
Hey, Elsa, how you doing, my girl? Everything good?
All right.
How's Florida?
Florida too cold right now. In the meantime, between time, it is market time, folks. Once again, we're saying greetings, extending salutations and greetings to all the folks, all the beauticians today, all the folks in the barbershops, all the folks sitting in the streets. If you're driving, if you're being driven, if you're walking, if you're just at home, just relaxing, chillaxing, getting ready for today's chores or today's responsibilities. If you're coming in or going out to work, we with you each and every step of the way.
What about if they're just driving someone crazy?
That too.
That too?
Like I feel
you
right
support
now.
that?
Yeah, man. I feel right now. I feel as though someone here just driving me crazy and I need them to come closer. Right within reach. I got a knuckle sandwich I want them to take a bite off. So as it continue. Top of the hour, last hour to roll. Hey, PJ.
I put up the fence, she push back hard for me out on the fence. Lad, just out of placement, she said, call it accident. I am the friend, drinking until me head break. Lad, girl, what I recommend, skinny hoe, she let me go for the friend. Cause just a personal interest, all about gets money and invest. Lad, all the madness, so getting out very bad in a tight dress. Girl, you are impressed, fabulous, just money and invest. Boom, all the madness, to getting out very bad. Money and invest, lad. Oh, some madness, you getting that very bad in a tight dress, girl. Girl, you are impressed. Fabulous, take money and invest. Boom. Oh, what a madness, you getting that very bad. My attitude is mine. My attitude is mine. Anything that lies in front of me is mine. My attitude is mine. My attitude is mine.
before I reach by the gate. I don't give a damn who want to talk, I don't want no shame. I don't give a damn who want to talk, I don't want no shame. As long as I got me wrong women and soca I great. Cause them is the simple things in life I appreciate. Just give me the rum, just give me a gal. Play soca music, it's pure bacchanal. With all of me friends, and money to spend. No stress on me head, nobody don't know when they go there. One night I got to live so whole night I drinking, whole night I jamming, whole night I whining now. When the liquor hit me, it's whole night I drifting, whole night I tripping, whole night I jumping round. When I drink the rum ready, when I hold a gal ready, when the soca hit me, if you see me drifting it, did I see the sun ready? Plenty bacchanal so is, I ain't backing down so is, I am not a wrong passes. When the weekend come, one thing I got on the mind, I just want to free myself, hold on a woman and wine. It could be a boat ride, jump off or with a line. Anything is anything, it pump a shaking I time. Just give me the rum, just give me a gal. Play soca music, it's pure bacchanal. With all of me friends, and money to spend. No stress on me head, nobody don't know when they go there. One night I got to live so whole night I drinking, whole night I jamming, whole night I whining now. When the liquor hit me, it's whole night I drifting, whole night I tripping, whole night I jumping now. When I drink the rum,
oh Lord,
when the soca hit me, if you see me dancing,
Partly but you juke in your phone like you texting your boyfriend whole night. Isn't it with you he's supposed to be? He over there fed me.
Lord,
There is only one you have to live. Don't really wanna intervene, but did you come here with your team? She said no, no, no. Tell me to go so I could leave if I would intervene. She said no, no, no. That look like trouble in the morning when the liquor start to up top, when the music start to pump up, and the girl ready to run a shit. Trouble in the morning when I'm nowhere close to sober, when the party I was over, and everybody ready to jump and ready to jump and I tipping and whining, no me, don't care if your friend them hold me. I hear where this man supposed to be. Why is he seen boy? I don't want to cause no drama, but that bam bam hold me mama. I just wanna take you home with me. Don't really wanna intervene, but did you come here with your team? She said no, no, no. Tell me to go so I could leave if I would intervene. She said no, no, no. That look like trouble in the morning when the liquor start to act up, when the music start to pump up. Oh girl, I'm taking you home with me. Trouble in the morning when I'm nowhere close to sober, when the party I was over, and everybody ready to jump and
That's what we do on a Saturday. Start your day right. Put you in the right frame of mind. Hey.
take your time and
ladies,
a vibe and free your mind and lose yourself in the music. Music. Yeah. Yeah. Don't really wanna intervene, but did you come here with your team? She said no, no, no.
The voice of Vaughn.
Tell me to go so I could leave if I would intervene. She said no, no, no. That look like trouble in the morning when the liquor start to act up, when the music start to pump up, and the gal are ready to run.
Welcome, Doi Doi.
In the morning,
what's up, cuz? How you feeling today? How is Pennsylvania weather?
Ready to jump and
In the meantime, Brooklyn is beach weather. As you get ready to rock and roll, if you're getting ready to prepare your best of your Saturday meal, yeah, man, you're getting ready to organize a good soup or some provision, you know, with some codfish or some red herring, you know, something along them lines, man, even some salt mackerel or so, you know, whatever it is on the menu today. Don't forget, you know, don't forget. What? You keep itching and jiggling and wiggling. Talk if you want to
Give
talk.
me some mic.
Some mic
Give
you
me
want?
some all of the mic. Because guess what? You see, he is petitioning, you know, some food. You understand? When you hear him start talking about the food, right? What to cook, he's petitioning. Next thing him going...
Let me just put this to rest. Let me put this to rest. Not because if you eat out of your house, you have to give account and you'll be in a lot of trouble and you have to sleep in your man cave. Don't try to just move in and show haterade in my ability, you know, and the love my family they have for me. Alright?
I thought Barris was a bigger man, you know. But you make Barris look like
I just don't understand you.
Turtle.
You know, I'm just letting the
but
folks
at
know.
this time, you know what I want to do? I want to give a shout out to 3 special people. Right? First,
you yourself and you.
No. Caleb out in North Carolina. And his stepfather, Avon. And he knows I'm saving the best for last. Tremaine. Daddy's girl. How you doing, baby?
That is just your opinion, you know.
That's what counts.
That's your opinion.
But that's what counts.
Daddy's girl.
That's what counts.
You see that you say daddy's girl. How she moves so far from daddy?
No.
That's a discussion over there.
No, this is not a case of out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, okay,
you understand?
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
you know.
It was just an economical
the love just
fact.
keeps flowing.
Oh, the love so much here.
Yeah.
When she was that close, so she had to go over there so she could spread it out.
Yes.
I see.
Far and wide.
Yeah, that's your state
That
of
answers
mind.
your question.
That's your state of
Don't
mind.
come out of my business. All right?
Also, folks, as we continue on a Saturday,
and stop beg for the food,
hey.
man.
Please,
somebody send him some
you
food.
Never
Please.
hear me beg for food.
Please.
You just hear me say, whatever it is, the means that you prepare it. Prepare it with love. Yeah.
With you in mind.
Yeah. Property on the major. We landing this property. We buying up some property. We jamming on this property.
Is this one too sweet for you? Seems you don't know what to do when you're whining, do it properly. Don't stop me property. Is this one too sweet for you? Too much sugar for you, boo. I know you like it, stranger. Look over rising, your pressure is better. You take your time. This candy would blow your mind. I know you're craving sugar. I see you staring down my bumper. This bumper would blow your mind. It's better you take your time. Come sample me one, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Hold me from behind, just a little bit, just a little bit. Put me licorice. Come sample me one, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Hold me from behind, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't be licorice when you're whining, do it properly. Don't stop me property. Is this one too sweet for you?
Hear this.
Seems you don't know what to do when you're whining.
Do it properly.
Don't stop me property. Is this one too sweet for you? Too much sugar for you, boo. Too much sugar in my whining. Got you too excited. It's like you're hyperactive. Boy, you need more practice. Sweetness got you hook. Do it properly. I tell you, don't joke. Don't stop me property. Just slow down the wine. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hold me from behind. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Some whining instructions.
Come sample me one, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Hold me from behind, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't be licorice when you're whining.
To party and find myself doing a hole.
Lord of mercy.
My girl K would swear for me, but still I doing a hole. Me axle break off, doing a hole. All me rubber tear off, doing a hole. The oil leaking, doing a hole. I should be home sleeping, but I doing a hole. So if you see it, another hole, another hole, another hole. Come payday, I now get some money and find myself down in a hole, down in a hole, down in a hole. No back roads, highways only, but still I down in a hole, down in a hole, down in a hole. Me axle break off, down in a hole, all me rubber tear off, down in a hole. The oil leaking, down in a hole. I should be home sleeping hard, but I down in a hole. So if you see Kate, tell her that it's just a fat. I was on my way, coming back and got a flat. It's just a fat. Nothing wrong with that. So if you see Kate, tell her that it's nothing more than a fat. It's the hole that got me trapped, even though I avoiding all the cracks. Another hole on the road. Everywhere that I go, I find a crack. It's the hole that got me trapped, even though I avoiding all the cracks. Another hole, another hole. Me axle break off, down in a hole. All me rubber tear off, down in a hole. The oil leaking, down in a hole. I should be home sleeping, but I down in a hole. So if you see Kate, tell her that it's just a fat. I was on my way, coming back and got a flat. It's just a fat.
Look good, stand up with she too and not Kimbo.
Each and every Saturday. Right after this one, we're gonna go into the parade. Hey,
This girl living a kind of
Biggie Irie. Oh gosh,
can't even find she address on way.
not at all.
She bump back could cause a collision. Looking like all she does it is provision. She says she's a country gal all the way.
PJ, what we saying?
Gal look good, stand up with she too and not Kimbo. She resourceful. When lights go, she like in the flambo. Like she reading minds. You know this gal could make homemade wine. I don't care who vex. Town gal sweet, but country is the best. I wanna live in your country. Spend money on the country. I can bed in the country rain. I wanna live in your country. Spend money on the country. If you can't find me, I down in there. Sunday morning she's stirring a cuckoo. Yes, waking up to dance and doo-doos. My brethren them saying that I hook anything she wants, she get for sure. If the grass green, whitey, elegant straight. The girl look good, stand up with she too and not Kimbo. She resourceful. When lights go, she like in the flambo. Like she reading minds. You know this girl could make homemade wine. I don't care who vex. Town girl sweet, but country is the best. I wanna live in your country. Spend money on the country. I can bed in the country rain. Yeah, I wanna live in your country. Spend money on the country. If you can't find me, I down in there.
Each and every Sunday,
This guy
Jamboree time from 2 in the PM. The one and only.
can't even find she
I
has
have a message to deliver, And
She
I'm
bump
very
back and cause a
offended.
collision. Looking like all she does it is provision. She says she's a country gal all the way. The gal look good, stand up with she
You
too.
want na Kimbo?
Hey,
She resourceful.
Hey,
Lights go,
Hey.
she like
Woo.
like she
very
reading.
offended.
You know this gal could make homemade wine. I don't care who vex. Town gal sweet.
but country is the best.
I wanna live in
If you're from the country or urban, country.
I can bed.
How
On a
me come
Saturday.
from?
I wanna live in your country. Spend money on the country. If you can't find me,
Boy, some people are brag and boast and show off for me. I'm a vex.
money on the country.
I tell you.
Eat your heart out on a Saturday.
You hear that?
Yes.
I hope you're listening, I hope you're listening, Because, hey, you see how some people are carrying on. Boy, may I tell you,
I'm a water and
Boy,
lemon
I'm
finish it.
hurt bad. You know, see? But it's all right. It's all right, you know what I mean? I deliver my message, you know.
You're gonna survive, man.
Yeah, you hear that?
You're gonna survive.
You hear that?
Yeah, you're gonna survive.
Nobody sorry for I and I, you know. Because that don't change a damn thing.
Yeah, you'll survive. You'll survive.
That don't change nothing.
Don't get your feelings hurt and tangled up.
You hear that? You hear that?
Survive.
As him know my feelings hurt already.
Yeah, you'll survive. Yeah.
Him and them friend them just a look and I point them finger, you know.
In the meantime, between time and this market time, I'm Spice from the Water sitting alongside the captain.
But the captain gonna get out of this hole way dig the captain, you know. Him try to cover up the captain. But guess what? Captain have some good first mate who gonna fix him business. Not in business, you know, in business.
As we get in to the last, as we go into the last 40 minutes before Caribbean Choice.
Last 40 minutes at the beginning of my birthday.
Yes.
I don't know about you, you know.
Looney Spark and Electrify.
Run it!
From house to house, storming down by we neighbor, eating up all this office house. So much fat we have to attend, some with the rich in time. This say I want to have we on your mind. Save something for me, some ginger beer, a piece of black cake. Save something for me, this say the pie would never escape. Save something for me, and it don't matter if I reach late. Save something for me, put a little of everything in my plate. You know what? Bring out the special wine you have saving. That is the time that bring togetherness. I tell you this Christmas is the best. Me mind, I remember in the days when we serenading from house to house, storming down by we neighbor, eating up all this office house. So much fest we have to attend, some with the rich in time. This say I want you have we on your mind. Save something for we, some ginger beer, a piece of black cake. Save something for me, this say the pie would never escape. Save something for we, and it don't matter if I reach late. Save something for me, put a little of everything in my plate. You know what? Give a little, give a little, give a little.
Give a little.
Share a little, share.
Is the reason for the season.
You know, but I have a question for you.
Bring it out, bring it out. Save something for me. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. Save something for me. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it.
Once again, the voice of Looney Spark and Electrify. Save something for me on the Soca Parang. This spicy rhythm for 2018 Parang season. What is the question you have for me? What is your grievance right now?
I never say a grievance, you know. I say I have a question.
Oh, a question. All right. So what's your question?
Okay. You know, a lot of people, right? And is there anyone in particular that them paranging and you see them coming, you hide everything where you have? Count on your hand. How many people?
It's not many. Because, you know, after the first time, they doesn't come back, you know. First time, second chance, it doesn't come back, you know, because they realize, you know, because, yeah, they're coming down the road and they run into, they see the person come at your gate, you know. And the person say, boy, hey, so-and-so in there, and this one in there, that one in there. But somebody see them coming and say, hey, so-and-so coming, you know. Shh, quiet. Oh, this man just tell me all them people in there ain't knocking on this door. And nobody. Hey, Jax. I know Jax came in this out. We know somebody or two like that, don't we? And not only that, you know. You see, if they happen to just know where you have your abundance in what they're saying. You know, you put out certain things on a table or a bar, right? But then you have a stash, you know, your backup order. That's where they're going in.
They
ain't going.
Them heading straight for the
They
back
ain't
out.
going for the layout, man. They're going for the. They're going for what's not laid out. You know? As Louis Parker Electrify just say, man, say something for me. Yeah, I'm coming. I might be late. Yeah, but it'd be great because I'll be there.
So, in other words, then, it's not many people who would come parang at your door. Okay.
No, there's a lot who would come parang at my door, but not many of those characters. Yeah, that's that.
Those characters, stay away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the method for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the formula.
Yeah, man. Everything done.
But you don't share it with nobody else.
Can't do that. Copywritten. As we move forward on a Saturday, this is Hess. The Brush. Hey, fabulous one.
That brush is mine, girl. Give me, please.
Here we go.
Christmas come and Christmas cool us, yeah. I borrow Wendy me brush to paint. Up to now I cannot get it back. And she giving me a set of talk. I tell her this Christmas is not so. I cannot buy no more. I'm begging on my knees. Give me, girl, give me, please. Wendy, oh girl, give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me living room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me dining room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me gallery. Give me the brush you have from. I want to make my children happy. Give me the brush you have from. Wendy, girl, I didn't give you to take. I borrow you the brush. And when somebody borrows you something, they're supposed to be able to give them back, Wendy. Why you doing that to me, girl? She borrows Specky brush before. She never make him no papi show. She say, yes, you brushing sweet. That is why I can do without it. She sister come and talk to her. Ask her what she doing that for. She say, leave me alone, I'll give you your brush when you go home. Wendy, oh girl, give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me living room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me dining room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me gallery.
Give me the
brush you have from.
Somebody.
You want to
tell the lady, ease me up on the brush.
Girl, give me my brush.
I need to paint my living room.
On my knees.
I need to varnish my chairs.
You want to keep watch. Randy say he already know. She thought make him a papi show. Thought me say that he know the pressure. Experience is the greatest teacher. Zingo said that don't surprise him. She tired bramble him, but I beg enough for so give me the brush, girl. Wendy, oh girl, give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me living room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me dining room. Give me the brush you have from. Girl, I want to paint me gallery. Randy, my pressure running out, girl. Don't do me that till it's Christmas time. You want my wife bust my head? I want to paint the place, fellows. Children, let me eat a piece of cake and a piece of ham. Happily. Don't do me that, Wendy, please, I beg you.
Lord of mercy, Wendy, ease the fella up. Let him touch me. Let him brush. That's all you have to do. Let him brush. Let him brush. That's all you have to do. Let it take.
Want a brush, he don't want a dab.
No. Man want a brush. He learn how to brush. Yeah. And he had to paint. You see, he had to get the gist of the story, man.
If he not get back the brush, he might get him a boss.
But he had to follow Zingo. He got to believe in Zingo, you know. And do what Zingo do. If he ain't get it, whatever he gets, that will do. On a Saturday. The voice of the madman Zingo on a Saturday. That will do.
Don't give me no big mate with you. I don't want no manicure. Iguana out from Dessa. That will do. Jennifer and Samantha. That will do. I don't want no turkey stew, no crab with callaloo. Only Christmas time too sweet for me to eat crab meat. Don't treat me like Sprangalang and bring out the rubber ham. I want treatment like Bobby's. He like pork for happiness. Oh girl, I want some pork for Christmas. For Christmas, Lucille. Oh girl, I want some pork for Christmas. Want some pork for Christmas, a piece of pork from Keisha. A piece of pork from Runa. A piece of pork from Naya. Kimberly and Melissa. Oh Lord. I don't want no cavalier. Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer. Only Christmas time too sweet for me to eat their meat. Don't treat me like Alan G and fry up fish cake for me. I want treatment like GT. Spread all the pork for me. Oh girl, I want some pork for Christmas. Want some pork for Christmas, Lucille. Oh girl, I want some pork for Christmas. For Christmas, a piece of pork from Sharon. A piece of pork from Veron. A nice piece of pork from Charlene. A fat piece of pork from Maureen.
Oh
A piece of pork from Sherry. A piece of pork from Lucy.
Oh gosh.
Lisa Lada and Shami.
You see, it's only your friends to dispense your business, eh?
Pork from Misha.
Trust me. You see, boy.
Miranda and Samantha.
And they say every friend have a better friend. Believe that. Because GT, if you didn't have a better friend like Zingo, I never would have known. You ain't like your pork in a mountain pile. You like it spread out. On Saturday, it's market time. It's Caribana. Folks, we up in Caribana. Somebody say they're going to have a Caribana right now. They're going down.
And they're not in the Caribbean.
And they're not in the Caribbean. They're going down university right now by themselves. They're playing their parang in already. Parang Caribana. But you guys are too much to, just too much. I'll say move.
You know me style. Christmas. Christmas. So me say. Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I drinking on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I liming on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I fetting on Christmas Day.
The brother keeps saying Christmas Day. I gotta take this off. This is not what I wanted to play. My apologies to your listeners on the outside. This is what I'm more looking for.
The original Dunman Rumman. Swag.
Pupalindi.
Baba, just a little bit. Franca, just a little bit. Stanga, just a little bit. Plenty house that are hard to visit. Hamburg, just a little bit. Big girl, just a little bit. Black girl, just a little bit. You never cook for me up the street. Male, for the Christmas. Male, visa. Lave, for the Christmas. We going from night till morning. We're drinking and drinking. To keep up, you must be eating. We're drinking and drinking. Auntie Marlon, what you cooking? We're drinking and drinking. Share the food and give us something. Drinking, drunken. Baba, just a little bit. Franca, just a little bit. Stanga, just a little bit. Plenty house that are hard to visit. Hamburg, just a little bit. Big girl, just a little bit. Black girl, just a little bit. You never cook for me up the street. Male, for the Christmas, Male, is a lave, for the Christmas, I thought it was Christmas morning. We're drinking and drinking, but I hear a conch shell blowing. We're drinking and drinking. This is a Spice Island thing. We're drinking and drinking, combine it with Juve money. Drinking, drunken. Baba, just a little bit. Franca, just a little bit. Stanga,
touch a little bit, plenty house that I have to visit. I'm over touch a little bit, big girl touch a little bit, black girl touch a little bit. You never cook for me up the street. Male, 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 male for the Christmas. Male, 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 male is a lave for the Christmas. Male.
Me want a bash with me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Tell you me no want ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Anyway then, right now Christmas I got turn. This Rasta man come for ya some fun. Me no want starlight, tell you me no want gun. Me want coconut bun anyway then. Give me rum, give me rum, give me rum. Right now me feel like me know what Christmas done. When me a string band, now me a Congo drum. Me don't want to jump and have fun, but anyway. Me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Tell you me no want ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. So me passing up by Vita, me checking John for a paper, then me checking Auntie Nanny. Cause me really want some backy, I praying before I dead. I want butter on me bread. You could give me a jam, so you mix up with onion. Me tell you ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Tell you me no want ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Anyway then, right now Christmas I got on. This Rasta man come for ya some fun. Me no want starlight, tell you me no want gun. Me want coconut bun. Anyway then, give me rum, give me rum, give me rum. I know me say me no want Christmas done. Me a string man, and me a Congo drum. Me no want to dance and have fun. Me no want ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Tell you me no want ham, me no want pork, me no want turkey, me no want goat. Me want a bash with something with and a little flank we mix up with coke. Anyway then, right now me
voice of Skinny Banton. Me no want. Spice Swag Rhythm is
and now get.
Yeah.
But the now get the crowd is him no want.
As folks, as you get ready to get over here for the next 24 minutes.
I didn't say that, you know. That's the Spice Ramen, not me. You understand? I'm just sitting alongside and watching.
What did I say though?
No, it's what you didn't say.
Well, yeah, what I didn't say yet.
Okay.
I didn't say good morning, Kemar. Good morning, Kemar. How you doing today? As we continue on a Saturday. What are we going to Burmese right here?
Look at the barrel band. It's causing a traffic jam. Never nothing can pass. Just put something in the glass. Never clearly way. It's far and we come to play. Far and from the east, far and from the west, far and from the north and south to the proper and contest. Sweet 16 we can play. I hear some fella say, even if the police come and they don't go in the way. Look at the barrel band. It's causing a traffic jam.
We got something coming up from Steve Theodore. Well, until Bobby's here.
It's far and we come to play.
We got something from Full Brass coming up. Lord of Mercy. Something from the Black Wizard, the Scrunter. In the meantime,
Parang in the shirt, parang in the shoes. They're talking about the parang all over the news. And if you see people dancing, they're losing their mind. I want them to know this parang is one of the kind. Look at the parang band. It's causing a traffic jam. Never nothing can pass. Just put something in the glass.
To all the beautiful neighbors, far and wide, is the reason for the season. The voice of Burbies. The name of the track is called Neighbor. You know, and if you have a neighbor like Captain, you're going to suffer, eh? You're going to suffer because watch me, when you see Christmas Day, he does make sure you lock your front door, you know. Steve, clear down with this one.
Give me that, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Just give me that, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. The bottle and spoon from last year still ringing in my head. Last night I couldn't sleep while tossing up and down in my bed. What you mean? Parang on me mind right now, say everything else on hold. You mad? When I hear the quattro strumming, boy, me run running cold. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Give me that. Give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Just give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Because I am Parang and Parang is me. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love it.
Oh Lord, this one.
Parang is me. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love it. If I ever miss the Parang, but tonight I can't sleep. What do you mean? I'm going on a Honda strike whole week with nothing to eat. Like that. Parang is my name, just like the blood running through my veins. It's only Parang right now could stop me from going insane. You just give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Because I am Parang and Parang is me. Tell them that is why I love the thing so. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love it. Because I am Parang and Parang is me. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love it. All we want is you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Just give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. So we celebrate Christmas in Grenada. Celebrate. It's not like two patrol strumming. Just go by the bar, drink anything. On three fire still we bubbling. All we want is you tin to tim pom.
You tin to ting pong.
You tin to tim pom.
Yes.
With that you tin to tim pom.
Parang is me. Parang is we.
Why I love the Parang so good, gosh, I really don't know. Something in the music making all me energy flow. So when you see me on stage, don't think I'm getting crazy. It's the Parang soca music pumping inside of me. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Give me. Give me that. Give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Just give me that. You tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom, you tin to tim pom. Because I am Parang and Parang is me. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love the thing so. That is why I love it. Because I am Parang and Parang is me. That is why I love it.
Let me ask you a question here, Captain. I don't understand. Jax, I have no clue what you're doing in the corner there, you know. You have to ask him yourself, you know. What? Yeah, call in and find out what is it he doing on that side over there. He's doing something. He's making some kind of connection with wire in the ears. You know. He look like an avatar sitting over there. I can't help you. All right, so when you contact him, he'll tell you. In the meantime, between time, this is Voice of Full Brass.
Christmas time is so damn exciting. I could hardly sleep in the night, especially when we paranging and us be higher than a kite. Things getting hard in the country. People saying how money tight, but if everybody do like me, everything going to be alright. I buy me ham and I put it down. I buy me rum and I put it down. I buy me meat and I put it down. And I did for Christmas to come, then in the bar let me shake on the bar to soak me ham in water. But when I turn on the water pressure, now I take me water lad. I have a ham too cool. Go cook me ham for me. I have a ham too cool. Go cook me ham for me. So bad, no water to cook me ham. I'm feeling so damn bad. No water to cook me ham. I have a ham too cool. Go cook me ham for me. I have a ham too cool.
gonna cook my ham for me? Oh gosh, I got no water to cook me ham on a Saturday. Market time. Spice from the bottle one, alongside the absent captain. Yes, man. We're going to the top of the hour.
Why don't I buy this is serious thing? I buy everything and put it on. I say having a good Christmas this year. I ain't begging nobody. I open the prime by another drop of water, you know, man. Like real pressure, you know. Well, them gal and them from the country call me and say they coming down. And you know them woman already. When they reach all the aunties ham. Last day when they come down by me, they eat the ham to the bone. But tell them they say sorry, cause the ham they had like a stone. And Mary and Patsy say they taking taxi. They go pick up you man in Paradise Junction. Then when they reach in Boca, they go pick up their bra. But tell them gal do bad and now what's that take me water. Oh.
Go cook me. No water to cook me ham. Who go? Somebody told me who could cook me ham for me. I got no water to cook my ham. I'm feeling bad. You know something? I will have to bake it. I will have to bake it. What a predicament. So yeah, shake it and bake it. Yeah, man. Shake the ham and bake it. Lady Edwina, DJ Edwina was good. DJ Daniels was good. As we continue on a Saturday, we're getting up to the top of the hour. We're getting ready to get out of here. No fault of our own, but management said we got to go at the top of the hour. The voice of a Jamo.
And this is the only time we listen to management.
Yes.
Every year I give in you a brand new Christmas song. And you claim that you love it, but I know something is wrong. Yes, something is wrong. Something is wrong. From country to country, each Christmas I roam. No time to sit on my throne. I always have something for both big and small, but no presents for me
Once again, the voice of King Ajamo. Something for his Christmas, eh? Christmas is a time for giving, time of joy, merriment.
But I want a little something for me Christmas.
It is the reason for the season. Christ is the reason for this season. Christmas season, that is. Oh gosh. Black Wizard. Salidos amigos. Star Child, you're mad late. I don't understand this, you know. Your boy Kennedy, you know. Just reached the class. Something wrong. You just reaching the market when the market about to close. You go keep all your produce for yourself. You go eat all your thing for yourself.
No. Just wait till him lay out the stuff. And then you just close.
Susan los baranderos.
Star Child.
Glad tidings we bring to
Mr.
you.
Wake Up Call.
After this introduction.
I think that was purpose too. Missed it on purpose.
There's no lid on the ground. The stars shine bright when Jesus Christ was born on Christmas night. Saludos amigos, it's Navidad. Saludos amigos, it's Navidad. Oh, feliz Navidad.
What? This hour? I beg to. I beg to.
Oh Lord.
When I heard those voices ring, I thought I was in a dream. But then something told me no. You are here in Gentaro. When I opened up the door, this song and Guinaldo. Oh, come and let us join the heavenly host to praise the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Saludos amigos, es Navidad. Saludos amigos, es Navidad. Oh, feliz Navidad in Trinidad.
The voice of the wizard, as you know him today. Back in the day, he was known as the Black Wizard. Oh, yes.
He ain't black no more, huh?
He brown skin now.
Oh.
Yes, he caramel on this day. He's caramel.
We're drinking quality rum this Christmas. You see this Christmas? Anything you do it, make sure you put emphasis in it. Emphasize on everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Emphasize and supersize.
Mr. Nichols, give me a rum and coke this, sir. As a matter of fact, I want a number 37 and coke. And please, put emphasis on the rum. We're drinking quality rum this Christmas. You see this Christmas? Anything you do it, make sure you put emphasis in it. Emphasize on everything. You understand what I'm saying? If it's rum, you're giving. Cake, you're giving. If it's ham, you're giving. Give the Christmas vibes. If it's rum, you're giving. Cake, you're giving. Ham, you're giving. Keep the Christmas vibes alive, eh? When Christmas they cool my rum. Rum day on me mind. When Christmas they cool my rum. Sorry lay on me mind. When Christmas they cool my rum. When Christmas they cool my rum. Hey, you this Mr. Roger, I don't like them thing you just do. When you're on the side of the road, selling your barbecue. You're holding all the nice piece of pork for your customers and them. And you're putting sauce on the bone. And you're selling it for your friend. Mr. Man, if it's pork you're selling, chicken you're selling, if it's food you're selling. Keep the Christmas vibes alive. If it's pork you're selling, chicken you're selling, if it's food you're selling. Keep the Christmas vibes alive, eh? When Christmas they cool my rum. Rum day on me mind. When Christmas they cool my rum. Sorry lay on me mind. When Christmas they cool my rum. When Christmas they cool my rum. Well, I don't understand understand? When I send my friend and them to buy, I get them good pork, nice meat. It's meat I want, meat me on the half. When I come for myself, it's a set of bone I get in. And the other day I feel so shame, I feel I had a nest. I hope me think a lady have to hold them bone farther than my bone. I don't like that. I got to come back, you know. I had a good bone to suck with you. And you're telling me that how the pork come and that how the pig is. Buy boneless pig next time. Don't come and give me no set of bone. What do you think it is? That a dog show? I'm appealing to Royal Answer Castle Boy, even Kentucky too. When you go there to buy a drink, they selling the ice for you. They watching you with a smile and filling up your glass, boy, full of ice. But it's juice them people want, and the juice you should emphasize. It's Coke you're selling, sorrel you're selling, Marby you're selling. Give the Christmas vibes alive. It's Coke you're selling, sorrel you're selling, Marby you're selling. Give the Christmas vibes alive. When Christmas then come around, when Christmas then come around,
All day on your mind.
when Christmas then come around.
Once again, Christ is the reason for the season.
Well, I don't want
It's the parang season.
somebody suck.
Oh.
And what is it you'd like to drink with that? That means you want something to drink, not something to suck. You understand? If suck is suck and drink is drink, ice is the suck, juice is the drink. So you're asking a man, what do you want to drink? You can't sit down and give him something to suck. You understand? If a man wants something to suck, he'll come, hey, give me 2 pieces and fries and a glass of ice. You don't hear that, you understand? You hear a man say, give me 2 pieces and fries and something to drink. And if you have a biscuit, I'll take that too. You understand? So all your bottle up all the thing, man, put emphasis on the juice. Last year, Jericho called me, fat man boy, make a pass. I put on my clothes and I run down the oh Lord, I go play a mass. When I start to take 2 drink, Jericho start to cry. Oh God, fat man, take it easy. It's only a hit a buy. If it's rum, you give him. Cake, you give him. If it's ham, you give him. Give the Christmas vibes alive. If it's rum, you give him. Cake, you give him. Ham, you give him. Keep the Christmas vibes alive, eh? When Christmas then come around, rum day on me mind. When Christmas then come around, sorry lay on me mind. When Christmas then come around, when Christmas then come around, play. I mean, oh God, Jericho, have a heart, man. I mean, big Christmas day, you will take a man out of his house, the comfort I live in the room, and call him to come by you and to share in a 8 around Jericho. I mean, oh Lord, man. I mean, all year you could have a cane wine, a little grapevine, you could have something. Even a little golden apple soaking under the counter. So when people come, I mean, you could do better than that 1 8 around. That can drunk nobody. That can even drunk till, man. So you have to do better than that, man. You have to do better. And don't talk about the ham. You cut the ham the same size that I was able. Why can't I stay on one side of the ham and see the next side? If I wanted a spine glass, I could have my own. You didn't have to do people them thing. I mean, I really disappointed in that boy. Don't ever call me to come back and you want to put me in a bad Christmas day, boy? You're rationing rum and all, Jericho. You the worst. I never see things so. That was very informal.
Once again, we'd like to say thanks to everyone who locked in, everyone who kept it locked, everyone who listened to the entire show today. If you missed the entire show, well, you can go back on the Facebook Live or YouTube, Noyz Radio, and you can view it right there. All right, so once again, thanks to everyone. We appreciate your time. Thanks to all the stations, all the syndicated stations, City Song, CRFM, Liberty FM, Sister Al Radio, Reggae FM, Hot FM, the folks in Miami, We Vibes, NoyzRadio.com, HotTalkRadio.com, Light Network, and the Light On Air family. Everyone say hip. Thank you. And once again, from Spice Ram, saying blessed. Have a great Saturday. Remember, love is what makes the world go wrong, and you got to share love in every way, shape, and form.
And always remember, you can't keep Christ out of Christmas.
No.
Because that's what it is.
It be
the
mass.
season.
If you keep Christ out of Christmas, you're going to be mass. It's just a carnival season again.
That's what it is, you know.
But sorry, go ahead.
Peace, love, and happiness, and good health to each and everyone who joined in this morning, even on the Facebook Live page, whether you were tuning to, the streaming, it was a pleasure being here with you this morning. So have a great and productive day, and peace out.
All right, so folks, as you get ready to make way, I don't know if City Song is staying with us. CRFM, Liberty FM, I don't know if what's going on that side of the globe and if they are there to begin with. But all the syndicated people, all the folks, wherever you are, We want to wish you once again a blessed Saturday, a great weekend. And if you got to work, please don't work too hard. All right? Remember, I'll be in tomorrow in the afternoon from 2, which will be 3 your time in the Caribbean for Sunday Jamboree. And we will be doing this once again, musically that is. All right? So until we turning you over to Enos, the genius, Caribbean Choice.
Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Go my 10 to the 6.
Looking for that fun and exciting radio program with a difference on a Saturday? Tune in to Caribbean Choice from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every Saturday on this station, featuring the best music of the Caribbean, trending news, and get a chance to weigh in on the hot topics. Caribbean Choice will keep you up to date on the movers and shakers of the Caribbean, at home and in the diaspora. Hosted by Enos the Genius. Caribbean Choice on this station every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. A production of the Light Network. Turn on the light.
In my garden, oh, black roses in my garden. To keep and care it, you've got to water it. To keep and care it, you've got to water it. I've been traveling all over this world, yeah. I never see a black rose in no other garden.
Top of the morning, family. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the wide world. And, of course, wherever you are, www.wevibes.com, www.noyzradio.com. And, of course, if you're in New York, it is 94.9 We Vibes Radio all across New York. In St. Lucia, Liberty 92.3 FM, the rhythm of your life. So good to be with you, my friends. It's a minute past 10 o'clock. Welcome to Caribbean Choice on this, the first day in the month of December 2018. The name is Enos with a touch of genius. We are in for a great time together. I trust that yourself had a wonderful week. You're enjoying the weekend thus far. And yes, indeed, we are looking forward to a great time. That, of course, is guaranteed once we are here. Once we are together, great things happen indeed. So here we go. It's a brand new day. Let's give thanks. Let's be grateful for yet another one. We got lots of special things for you to talk about today. Yeah, you can join the conversation wherever you are. Good morning to our family on Facebook. And, of course, those of you listening to us via the Light Network app, thanks again for joining us there. Wherever you are, my family, whatever you're doing, thank you again. It is such a pleasure to be with you. Thank goodness for yet another day. We are always delighted when you can take some time out to spend with us each and every Saturday. This is Caribbean Choice on your radio.
When does someone really become a good citizen? I'd like to know for sure. Why when the ordinary man disagrees with the establishment, they call it treason? Why should they persecute a brother for seeking black power? Don't they know a blind man could see that this is blatant hypocrisy? The real traitors and them are all high in society. Yet the government protecting all of them and penalizing